Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Greenfield's Finest Podcast. I'm your host, Michael Z-Birds Idell. With me, as always, the boys are in the building. We've got my main man, Angry John Rosado.
What's up?
We got Concrete Cock Big Shoals back.
Hello.
And then my main man, my co-host, Moneyline Welsh. What up, Moneyline?
What's up, Vegas Mike?
Hey, yeah, we're going to jump into that. But before that, we got to let everyone know about this. Coming up on right here at Comptra Theater on November 9th. Me, Matt Light, and one more comedian to be named are going to be there. Tickets actually sell pretty fast for these shows now. So you can go to ComtraTheater.com, click on the link, grab yourself a ticket. I'm going to grab another major comedian, just trying to figure out who. But it's going to be an awesome show. The shows up there are great. And if you've never been up there, it's a must-see experience. Comptra Theater is awesome.
You should ask like Dave Chappelle or somebody.
I was thinking about that. Well, we're going to get, sure, I had a major week last week, so
Right straight from Vegas, right to Dave Chappelle opening up for you.
yeah, that was for everyone kind of knows probably I was in Vegas last week. It was my first time in Vegas. Had a blast. Shout out to my boy Spider Luch for getting me the first night. And I crashed at the old Luch's crib. But like if you net like I'm trying to explain this from someone like. Mostly everyone has been to Vegas,
Right.
Except me.
Who was on the show with you?
Bill Crawford and Steve Byrne.
Got you. All right.
So the comedy show went great. So this the funny thing about this place, the Jimmy Kimmel Comedy Club, there's a bathroom in the back, like a nice little green room. But like the way this thing's set up, it's like a nice little area upstairs, like a stage. But like there's a downstairs with a bar, but there's no bathroom for patrons.
What?
That's crazy.
Dude, like Steve Byrne makes fun of it. So he's like, I didn't realize that. Like, there's a bathroom for us.
Wait. Can you go out in the casino and go to the bathroom? Is it like set up like that?
Like, you can walk over and go to a bathroom 2 doors down. Yeah, like 2 doors down.
But you have to like walk
You have
outside.
to leave the premises.
Yes.
That's like
They
That's
sell,
a
do
crazy-
they sell
that's not
alcohol
legal.
there?
That's not
Yeah,
legal.
and food.
that's crazy.
That's weird.
Dude, I had no idea it was like that until Steve Byrne got on stage and started making fun of it. He was like, yeah, I had a chance to go to New York, do this big show, but I said, no, I want to be here where there's no bathroom for the patrons. You know what I mean? And I'm like,
That's crazy. That has to be like a fire hazard.
No, it's completely illegal.
well, they have a deal with the place next, so whatever. But
I mean, as long as you can get somewhere to piss and get back without missing a big amount of the show.
you can, yeah.
Okay.
You don't have to step outside.
Yes, you do.
You have to go outside.
Yeah, it's
That's
the place
crazy.
next door. Yeah,
That's insane.
Yeah, it's stupid.
yeah. I don't know why they don't have a bathroom. Like, there's a bathroom in the back, but it's,
Jimmy Kimmel can't even afford a bathroom.
I mean-
Broke old Kimmel.
I don't know. I don't think it was his idea
Yeah,
to not
probably
put a
not.
bathroom. I think they just had the building made a deal. There might be probably some reason that I don't know.
Yeah, you don't have a good spot for
grandfathered in.
Yeah, it might have been the building was like that, and then they were like, "Here's what we could do," and they're like, "Well, there's not gonna be a bathroom." But usually they were saying these shows on when they do them every other Wednesday and Thursday. There's a lot of comedians. There's comedians there every night, and they said they usually get 150 to 200. WDV did a great job. They had Croft on the show, obviously.
They promoted the fuck out of that show
They
every
promoted
time.
the fuck out of it, and there was over 275 on the first show, which the staff was like, "What?"
Yeah.
Like they were like they had so many ticket sales there. We already got they get so many walk-ins there, so for them to get 200 pre-sold, they were like, "Wait a minute, we already got 200 pre-sold. What about the walk-in regulars?" Dude, there was over so they were grabbing chairs from everywhere. So they do this thing they do. I did regular comedy. Bill Crawford does regular comedy, and then Steve Byrne does his show. It's called New Year's Steve, and it's a thing but he does stand up for the first 35 minutes, and then he does some other stuff. It was actually it was really good. It was funny as hell, and people loved the show. But I got up there, and it was kind of after being at the Improv and stuff, I didn't know what to expect there, but I wasn't intimidated. It was the Improv's
Comedy club's a comedy club at the end
right.
of the day.
So I was up there, felt like I had a good a really good set. Was man, this is awesome. Croft got up, he crushed. Steve Byrne,
How long did you do?
I did 12 minutes.
12 minutes of pure heat.
Pure heat. And then the first show ends. Well, now the second show, is like running late because they don't have the proper staff to like get
The
everything.
turnover.
But so the second show got started a little bit later than it should have. And the second show, the crowd was like a lot more like the DV, iHeartRadio people. It was going great and they were getting rowdy. But by the end, like people were like
Too rowdy.
They were a little.
They were ready to hit the strip and get after it.
Yeah.
What
And
time did the second show start?
Second show was supposed to start at 9:30. Didn't start till 10.
So you're looking at like what 11:30 when Steve's wrapping up.
11:45.
Yeah, people are ready to roll.
Right. So
Ready
like
to
yeah.
roll.
So like and the first show, I mean like it was, dude, it was so awesome. And the second show because they couldn't get the turnover done fast enough, that definitely affects the second show, you know. But there was more people.
Was there like a lot of rustling going on when you were on still? Like people coming in and shit.
No, they were settled because they had a host and he kind of gets it going a little
like
bit. He only does like 3 minutes. But he's part of the other show, like the New Year's Steve stuff. He has like a whole like 3 guys that help him do his New Year's Steve stuff. They do a great job. And Steve Byrne was cool as hell. He's funny, super funny, but real nice guy. Didn't have to let me come out there and do it. It was just like a once a lifetime experience. I'm hoping to more things come from it, but like Vegas in general was just fucking, to someone who's never been there, it was just fucking, it was so cool. Like
dude, when you go to Vegas for the first time, it's like an eye-opening experience. You're like, what have I been missing this whole time?
I wish I would have had like a sidekick, you know what I mean? But like the weird thing about being by yourself, like Jack obviously tipped me off like you need your own room, and like he was exactly right. But like,
could you imagine being out there if you didn't get your own room?
No, I
been,
couldn't have. I wouldn't have.
Yeah, it would have been horrible.
It would have been hell.
Hell.
Anxiety attacks.
Right. I'd have been waiting on it.
Just waiting on everybody to do something.
And doing what other people want to do instead of being my own like captain. Like, hey, I'm gonna go here.
Yeah, you go fucking take a nap if you want to take a nap.
Right. The sports book. It's the time zone fucks you up. Not like I didn't feel like it out there, but because of betting, it's like, oh shit, I got to get up to the Caesars by 8:30 because football games are starting already.
Oh yeah, and it was that early game on Sunday.
It was Sunday. I'm talking about Saturday at college.
Okay.
But then it was cool. WDV at the Mandalay Bay, they had a pool party, and they had like a sweet ass cabana. I went there Saturday, and like we went live from there, and like that was pretty cool. A couple times. I got to meet. Well, I didn't meet him. I already like hung out with him once. He came to a comedy show, but Better Call Cy.
Yeah.
From WDV.
The lawyer.
The lawyer. Better Call Cy.
The Legend of Cy.
Yeah, he was out there. He's a fucking character.
That he has good commercials. I really like
dude.
him, you know.
Yeah, and his lady got some nice butt cheeks. Like, dude, she was throwing it. Dude, Cy will tell you, dude. He wasn't shy about it. He was like,
Cy ain't shy.
Yeah, he was like, hey.
He's like, take a gander at those.
He's like, that's all mine for the time being. He's like, she's gonna be at your comedy show tonight. I can't make it, but she's a lot better looking than I am. And I'm like, this dude's just the best.
Yeah.
But there is the pool party was like the pools out there. Of course, something I've never been exposed to. Are fucking nuts.
Where did you go for the pool party with DB? Do you know?
What pool was it?
Yeah,
Mandalay Bay.
Mandalay Bay. Was it like? Was it not? Was it like? So the first time I ever went to Vegas, we were sitting at a pool and we thought we were at a pool party, and like we were like sitting there. I was like, man, do you think this is it? And fucking somebody else was there, hit up their boy and was like, hey, meet us here. And we got to, fuck, I can't think of the name, MGM.
Okay.
And fucking, we get to their pool and we're like, wow, this is really cracking.
So you're probably right.
I can't believe we were sitting at that other pool. And then they're like, then he came out and got us, and we went behind a wall in the Wet Republic, and that was probably the craziest place I ever been at that time back in the day.
You're on to exactly. You're exactly right.
Yeah.
Like that. It was just to me that was like, oh, this is.
Oh,
nuts.
it doesn't suck.
Yeah, I'm like,
no.
oh, it's fucking awesome. Like, I was like there for a couple hours, and we had a show. But yes, then there was like a topless pool above, but like that's like one of the things. Like they were like, chicks come up for free, dude's got to pay $50. Like I'm like, that's such a creep pervert, but you know what I mean.
I paid the 50 before.
Yeah, have you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Is it worth it?
Yeah. Yeah, why not?
Now
I
you got
mean,
him second
dude, you're
guessing
there.
himself.
How many topless pools? You know, go check. Take a
See
look.
some tits or not, Z-Bird. You got to pay the price.
peek.
It's Vegas, 50.
Yeah,
It's cheap.
no, the money was the factor. I just didn't know, like,
Yeah,
no
you're
one-
in there by yourself too. That's a
that
weird.
was
That's a
the
weirder
factor.
look. Yeah.
yeah, like no one else. I was like, dude, you know, no one was like, you know, except
Just
for
taking
Sai.
pictures and shit.
Yeah, you inside, you would have been up there.
Yeah, and I'm like, but that
We're
was like,
investigating a case.
but you're right. Like I didn't know, and then like our other buddies were out there, and they were, you know what I mean, like they were going somewhere. But I like wanted to stay with the DV people, you know, just like chill with them. But yeah, it was so much fun. I like the gambling part was great. The walking around part's great. Like just like just so much shit, like sensory almost overload. But
There's a lot going on.
got to see our friends out there. You know, Ange and Carlo. Like they came to the comedy show. That was all. And Courtney, and then like a couple other friends like Jessica, her husband Chad were there. So it was like, yeah, I don't know. It was cool. We got some great pictures. And I definitely am going back to Vegas.
Yeah, it's the shit. The topless pole is where I got accosted by the couple when they were
trying to bring you into something.
They were trying to bring me into something. I was on my first Michelob Ultra, and I was like, I'm not ready for this.
It's gonna take about 13 more of these.
Yeah, like,
and then call me.
Come see me.
It's gonna be in like 3 hours.
Yeah,
They wanted you to engage. Like, was he like a cock?
yeah. He was a cock, and he was a big dude who, like, you know, if shit.
What if he gets frisky?
If shit
What if he
turns
sees you naked and wants a piece?
Yeah,
you know?
I wasn't 100% sure that I'd be okay.
Yeah, right.
You were like going to be like in a spit roast. Like,
Yeah,
like
like-
rubbing her box and getting Winslow
and
from
like
the back.
she like, yeah, who knows?
No, you don't
yeah,
know.
right. I don't know. Yeah,
He
like,
said Winslow.
Dude, I just pictured the
They
whole
call it the
thing.
devil's threesome. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Getting Winslow.
And I was just like, yeah, I just got here. I'm gonna pass. And
like,
she's
wait
like,
till tomorrow
yeah,
night,
she's
and
like,
I'll do whatever
you don't know what you're missing. I'm like, I'm sure I don't. but-
I'm glad I know.
Just out of curiosity, because like I'm trying to picture somebody, like I'm in my head, I'm thinking his wife's probably hot.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, very.
Was he hot though?
He wasn't. Yeah, I just remember like a just steroid muscle head.
Like he might
dude.
take.
You
the
worried if
cakes.
everything got all slick next
Just
thing you
like-
know.
Yeah.
just giving me like a head nod from across the pole, and I was like, I didn't like that.
Yuck.
Yeah,
Have you ever
He's like, this dude's
been
good.
involved with a cocking?
I have not. No, I've
Are you cuckster-destrious?
I've never been. No, so no is the answer. But our one buddy was, and he it went okay. You know, I mean, it got a little weird, but nothing too crazy.
A while back,
Yeah.
about 14 years ago, I was
You were cocking it up.
someone. It was no one that we knew, but someone that was like, hey, me and my wife, and I like the ground rules were set from the thing, like don't get her phone number, don't this is like and he's like, I like to watch. And at the time, I was like,
This is definitely Washington, PA.
Southside. Southside. And then I was like, yeah, I'm in for this. So I went, and the dude like was kind of like producing it, and it was like kind of made me uncomfortable.
He was like, cut.
like no, like giving out like play,
Instructions.
like calling plays, like what I mean, like suck his dick, faster.
He was in control of it all.
Yeah. So even though he released his woman to me to be sexually encountered, he wanted to be engaged. Like
It was in
Kinda
control.
Like he was like, he was
the puppet master.
control. Yeah. He had the
Yeah.
controller in his hand as, she.
rubber box.
Oh, really? He's bossing you around
man.
too.
No, he was like
He was yelling at you
Nah,
too.
He didn't make me. He only gave her like
Orders.
So is he running around in his underpants when this is going on? What's his attire?
Yeah, he's not wearing clothes.
Butt naked?
Is he jerking off?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not surprising. What are we doing? What are we doing here?
Right.
Let's be honest. Like, I mean, I knew that was part of the thing. He was like, it turns me on, and like, it got to a point where
He tried to kiss you,
with
him.
him. You know what I mean? And we
You
were
got-
both-
and then you
Ran the
left out
train
the
on
back door.
no, I was still on
You
one
finished up,
side.
too.
Yeah. Well, and he told me where to finish. You know what I mean? Like, and it was on her face, and I was like, she. I'm just like, I didn't ask if it was she was just like, yeah. And then like, she said the magic words, "Come on my face," and seemed
You
to
ought
appear.
to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it
That'll
works.
get you
That'll do
Usually.
it.
Yeah.
That'll get you every
And,
time.
and I was like, this is weird, but that was a one-time thing, and I was
Where did you get approached at?
a gym.
A gym? Really? You was at a gym like completely randomly?
No, I was working on.
Well, no. Well, yeah, sorry, I phrased that wrong. You were just at a gym and like these completely random people came up to you?
They weren't that random, but they were no one with it. Were like affiliate. But I kind of had.
You've met them before.
Yeah, I knew them. From,
okay,
You know what I
okay.
mean?
I thought this was out of the blue.
No, it wasn't two people I never met. It was two people that I barely knew. But like I had some like talks, like, hey, what's going on? And the way I got approached was just like, just like that, like working on. Hey, what's going on? Pulled me aside, let me know, like, hey, dude.
He's like, you
my
think
wife-
Sally's hot?
Sort of like, yeah. He said her name, and he said like, me and my wife, we kind of like, we're swingers, sort of, and we're interested if you'd want to join the bedroom. And I'm like, yeah, like me and her, and he's like, yeah. He's like, I get off on that, like watching her get fucked. And I'm like, yeah.
Did he
well,
videotape it?
No.
Yeah, right.
Sure?
There's a Michael
Yeah.
Seidel porn
No,
out
but
there.
That hasn't popped up yet.
Nah, but that was like, I mean, like it was a weird experience. But at the time, I remember I was like freshly released out into the wild.
Right, so that's
Yeah.
on VHS then.
Yeah. No, but it was like, it was, yeah, well, I mean, it was.
You were a cuck, or he was the cuck.
He was the cock.
Yeah,
I was
you were
just,
you were the hole.
yeah, I was
He
like,
was the hole.
yeah. I don't know what my
Yeah,
part
I don't know what
was.
you were
The
doing.
guy,
Yeah.
the guy from the gym. But
The
like the weird thing
rando.
was, like afterwards, like I went.
Are you like Frenching when this starts? Like,
No.
Yeah, everyone knows you ain't supposed to kiss,
Yeah.
Jack.
No. It was like, I would say there was like not a lot of, there was no intimacy
Yeah,
to it.
it was almost a transaction.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? But like,
Straight down to business.
yeah.
You like get nervous for something like that, or you just go in there like,
I felt safe. I'll be honest. They made me feel safe.
okay.
You know what I mean? Like they
They
made me
laugh.
feel very. It wasn't like I went.
He's like,
into
what's
their-
your safe
I didn't
word?
go to their house and like I wasn't like freaked out. They kind of like, hey, we're she's in there. Just like go get. At first, he wasn't even in there. He's like, I'll let you. And then he like came in and
Started taking himself
he was
to
like,
task.
but he like gave distance, so I felt safe. You know what I mean? I was never threatened that he was gonna start like trying to get.
He
on-
didn't. He tried to spray you down or nothing like that.
No,
He was doing social distancing, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, good for him.
Sounds
What
like
a gentleman.
Steelers beat the Raiders.
yeah.
A lot of Pittsburgh people in Vegas, obviously.
Oh my goodness.
Were you just running? Were you running into like completely random people at all?
Yeah, I ran into a few people that were that I did from the podcast. I can't remember the guy's name, but he had messaged me and said I'm out in Vegas, and then I ran
nice.
into him. I don't know if he remembers running into me. He was
Had a couple cold ones.
yeah, but like the hot spot for Pittsburgh people was over on that Mandalay Bay side because it was right across from the stadium. So those people were a lot of people from Pittsburgh stayed on.
Stay there. You could probably walk.
You could literally walk in the
Yeah.
stadium. So like people were loving it up over there.
That's not in the strip, big time.
Yeah, it's Vegas is so big, and it's like I didn't have a tour guide. Like where I was staying at was at least it was
Those blocks are so long. Like, oh, it's a block over. Like the blocks are.
Like a half a mile.
Yeah, it's nuts.
and you'll type in somewhere like like Link Promenade, and it's so confusing because you're like it's telling you you're there, but
You're
you're
there,
not.
but yeah.
And I'm like walking, and I'm like, but I will say this: the taxi drivers are super helpful there.
For sure.
I'm like, dude, where do I go from here? He's like, dude, go through here, walk. You'll see the O'Shea's thing on the side. Walk in, you're in Caesar's Palace. I'm like, okay.
What you think of that ceiling down at that Caesars?
It's amazing. When I got to the big sports book the net on Friday,
Yeah.
I was like, okay,
I understand this now.
I get it. And
Yeah.
like you're with guys and you're losing money together, and it's just like in unison. But I mean, dude, it was beautiful. I was taken back, like man. It honestly made me reflect on my life. Like I never thought I'd be able to do something like this.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah,
What? How cool was the spear?
it's awesome. I didn't go in it.
Yeah, but like from outside.
Fucking great. I mean, where my balcony was at, it looked right at the Sphere. So like I got like a million pics. I didn't post them, but I just like took them like because I was like, this is so fucking cool. And it was like changing. And one night was like all the Eagles stuff. Then it was like there was Halloween. The one night it turned into a jack-o'-lantern. And it was like,
I like to see the jack-o'-lantern.
yeah, that was sweet. That was probably the coolest one. I seen someone posted a picture like they had like a Steeler thing on it, but I don't know if that was photoshopped or not. You know, because like I didn't see. You know,
Yeah.
but like
I would. I don't know. You remember who's running that Sphere?
right. But there was so much cool shit. You just watch it. But like Croft hit me up on the one day to go to the Sphere to watch like this world thing where it's like a our movie, but you get to experience the Sphere. And like he called me at like 10:50, like 6. He's like, "Do you want to come?" I'm like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Dude, it starts at 11." And I'm like, "Oh, I'm not gonna make it, Bill." He's like, "Sorry for the heads up."
Thanks
man.
for the invite, man.
Yeah, but yeah, it was fucking. It was cool, and it was good knowing that I had like groups of friends out there. Like
Right.
Matt was out there, and then Eddie and them were out there, and it was just,
Yeah, I'd major FOMO. I was at the pumpkin patch.
dude. So was it?
Beautiful weekend for it.
That was it, man. I was at the pumpkin patch. There's really not much to add to that.
Yeah.
And we went to go to Sorgles, and when you got off the exit, the line, the
Told you,
traffic
dude.
was
I'm trying to
starting.
tell you, dog.
And Lainey was like, "There's another one like 7 minutes away. Let's go to that one." And I was like,
I think it's one my sister goes to, and she lives there too.
"It's like real small.
Yeah.
LJ's about to be one. You don't need like he don't
the
know."
picture.
He
Get the
will
picture.
not remember it.
We got
Yeah,
some
I
really
promise you
good
that.
pics. It was a nice day. My niece and nephew were there. It was perfect. But we were in and out with like an hour and a half, if that. Got a pumpkin roll.
That's very efficient.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you
Yeah, average.
really?
Yeah.
See, that's the thing about Sorgles. You're gonna get.
I would take the average pumpkin roll instead of that hell on a
Hey, look,
Saturday with a nice day.
I was on Instagram, like, and people were at Sorgles, and I was like, "Thank God we're here." You know what
Yeah.
I mean, like it was.
I think that was
insane.
like the first couple years I was at Sorgles, and it's on a mountain, dude. And if you walk up and down that hill, you get tired. There's like,
They don't go to Hayride.
dude, it's the hayride line was
Insane.
dude, it's crazy, dude. Like,
I know.
there's like kids, there's like little like monkey bars for kids to play on. There's like 30 kids at once, and like when your kids are real little, you're like,
Get
somebody's
me
gonna
outta
get hurt.
here.
Yeah, get me out of here. People are sneezing. There's snot everywhere.
We got right on the hayride, came right back down. Had to wait for they had 2 tractors running. It was something with an S. I forget what it was called though, but it was so close to Sorgles, it was nuts. But yeah, it did that. Got ourselves a pumpkin. That was pretty much it.
That's cool shit though.
Yeah, it was.
I
fun.
got to give a shout out. My girls turned 10 yesterday.
Hey, happy
dude.
birthday,
Twins are
Juvena.
freaking double digits,
That's
dude.
crazy.
Nuts, right? Like I remember, like when they were still in the hospital, bro.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
Now they're freaking 10. They're dressing like my niece buys them clothes. They're like dressing like teenagers. I'm like, whoa,
What's
we're
going
gonna have to pump our
Yeah.
fucking brakes right here.
Yeah.
kid.
Is that a
And then-
fucking sports bra?
Yeah, well, no, they have like the like baggy jeans with the rips in it with like sweaters that like barely touch the top of the jeans. I'm like, whoa,
Like the Kelly Kapowski.
right? Like no. And then I gotta give another shout out. My goddaughter Marcella got engaged to a dude that looks exactly like a young Steve Byrne.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
He's a crazy rich Asian.
he is a crazy. Actually, he really is.
I
yeah.
figured that. Yep.
Yeah,
That makes
so
sense.
congratulations,
Good for
Marcella.
her. Got a couple ideas.
Yeah, right. I'm trying to. Well, let me float my ideas past him first.
Yeah. What you gonna do, Johnny?
I went to the bowling alley
Yeah, for my kid's
their
birthday.
kid's birthday. They had a little bowling get
What was
together.
up at Lincoln Place?
Yeah, spins.
That's an efficient place to have a birthday party.
2 hours is perfect.
Yeah, it
Dude,
was just
it's
like
great.
the bowling.
They have a bar.
They fucking fire the pizza at the bar.
Yeah.
Pictures of pop. Like
Yeah,
fucking-
and we did it. It was like early enough to where we had like 4 lanes, I think, but they could have taken over 10 lanes. And
Yeah.
no one would have. It was like no one gave a shit because no one was there.
That's
The only
awesome.
thing that sucked was like you had to like order your beers over there, and then like go.
They
to
didn't
the
bring a
bar and
bartender. They
wait.
have a nice bar, but they don't have a bartender
Like maybe
working
you guys didn't
until
realize
5.
so they keep that bar like separate.
Yeah.
That's like LCB shit.
Well, no. They didn't have a bartender.
No, if they
because there
would
wasn't
have
enough
hired a
people
bartender,
working.
we could have got. You could have just.
So you have like where you
I
rent
got
your
what you're
shoes,
saying.
you have to pay there
Yeah.
because this guy got a man
this one
station.
kid,
I
it was
got
like probably 18, was like doing every job.
Dude, he
Okay.
probably put in like 437 million steps. You know what I mean? Because like me, him, my
Bringing people
cousin,
in,
we were turning it loose a little bit.
Why are you turning it
Dude,
up?
I like get there, like we're like get our bowling shoes, we're like getting set over here. John, come here. I'm like, what's up? And then I look on this bar. I'm like, oh fuck.
That shots.
But I was
4
ready for
ounces
it.
of Crown
It was a week. It was
Yeah, and then like there was one of my kid's friends' dad there that I don't really know well, but we're drinking like beers. I'm like, he's looking over. I'm like, come on, like, come on, have a beer. Like you're with
making it
us
weird,
now.
buddy. Yeah.
Like you look thirsty.
Yeah, I don't want you judging me.
You want to do some coke?
Yeah,
Yeah, I was like,
me neither.
We'll be
gotcha.
we'll be cosmic bowling tonight, my man. Dude, I can start partying.
I'll tell you what, dude. Like it definitely like. Dude, so with like 3, the party was over. But dude, I can't believe they didn't have a bartender there because at 3, it like I feel like that place,
dude. So Joe lives
that
across
place
the
got
street.
packed.
Yeah,
Dude, that place is jammed.
Yeah.
Jammed. By 3, it was jammed.
Yeah.
When 1 to 3 was perfect, it was.
Yeah, we were getting out of there by the time it got.
It was
started
busy, but
getting-
like you could move. By like time 3 came in, like it was getting rowdy.
What's that place called?
Spins.
Yeah, but
Hey,
what
was
is
it
it? When
Playmore?
was it used? Yeah, Playmore.
Playmore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it used to be called Playboy, right? Yeah, it was a good time though. It was a nice little outing. Girls had fun. Then we went back to John's house. Let all of our kids run wild.
Tire 'em out.
Me and John try to keep a wrangle on everything.
Yeah, right. Ordered a bunch of food. The next day, that food came in handy.
Yeah, didn't touch a piece of it.
Dude, like Shuley's, I was home by 9:30. I was like, yeah.
I was like, dude,
I was like, it was
hurting.
dark. It got dark, dude. And you're drinking like you don't know. I'm like, I felt like it was like midnight.
Yeah,
Sunday
so it was
morning,
1
I
a.m.
was freaking hurt. Like, and I fancy myself a drinker, dude. Sunday morning, I was dying, dude, dying. And I'm like, he's like, like when I seen him today, he's like, what time did you leave? I'm like 9. He's like, get the fuck out. He's like, I go to bed till 3. Like, Jesus Christ.
About the house, dude.
We were turning it up. Yeah, we turned it up pretty nicely. It was a
Dude,
good time.
Dude, you know, like something else I did was like kind of, it wasn't stupid, but it's just like typical shit I would do. Like I like met these like college kids when I was there. We were like playing blackjack, hanging out, and they were like, dude, where'd you go to school at? So I was like, I went to the University of Central Florida. And like, so like I ran on Facebook and changed it. So like if you go on there now, it says I went to Central Florida.
You set the story up.
So they fucking said, they were like, oh dude, what's it like? And all I know by it is like shit from college football 25. So I'm like, dude, like, you know, when you're in the bounce house, it's nuts, dude. That's what they call the stadium. And they were like, oh yeah, it gets packed. I'm like, dude, it's nuts when they do the whiteout. And I'm like, you know, but that's only like, you know, this last home game of the year.
You're like Googling who Central UCF's like rival is.
Yeah, I know it's Cincinnati. So
Okay.
I was like, yeah, I fucking hate Cincinnati. Because I get in the game, like, that's who you play against. But
I mean, you have a pretty cool story while you're out there. Why wouldn't you just go with that?
no, I did tell them.
Oh, but you just threw
You wouldn't
that.
act like you were like a
Jack.
college kid too, because they were.
No,
college.
I didn't tell them I was a college kid. They were like, hey, dude, where'd you go to, they didn't think I was in college.
Right,
Yeah,
but
that's
right,
where
but
you
like
went to
you were
school
like
and you had to give him a backstory.
Right.
I wanted to tell them, like,
Michael, I agree with you 100%.
you didn't say
buddy.
like no, like the whole story is. Yeah.
no, like the real thing is I started doing OCs when I was like 18, got arrested, went to
get it.
community college for
Right,
6
yeah.
months in Central
It's fun.
Florida. Yeah, and I've been to rehab 17 times. Like, I've been clean for 9
So you
years.
kind of went to
Central
college
Florida.
in Central Florida.
Yeah, you
So
lived
I'm
in
not really
Ocala,
lying.
Central Florida.
Right. They didn't ask where.
Yeah.
They didn't say
University
what dorm
of
did you
Ocala,
stay
Florida.
at.
But I definitely did like change my Facebook. So I'm like, in case these dudes check me out. You know what I mean? I was like,
So
Stick with it,
Currently, right now, it says you're a UCF grad.
yeah.
Fuck it.
I don't see no reason to go back.
No, it's a whole thing now.
No.
Yeah, it's UCF.
I mean,
I mean,
Pretty
basically,
much.
for how much college football you played there, you deserve.
I am who
You're
I
an
am.
alumni.
You deserve
it.
Dude, I got it.
I am
I think
who
I got
I
like
am.
something like
put
crazy, like 300 hours logged in.
Right,
I earned it.
yeah, you put in your time.
Right.
What should the Steelers do? Is Rusty time?
See, now I don't know, dude. I would like to see what he would look like in that
I
offense.
think
Yeah.
you kind of.
But dude, you mess with the that's a win. How do you take him out during the win?
But they're not that good, and everyone knows
stink.
they're not that good.
But
So,
no,
like,
the best thing I heard was Madden was saying, I forget who he was interviewing, and he was saying, like, the Jets have a pretty decent defensive line. Like, do you want to throw Russ in there right now He's an older gentleman, not as escapable, not as athletic as Fields. You want to throw him in there right now where he can get killed by like a decent defensive line?
I don't really care either way, to be honest. I don't think they're going to be that
I would
great.
stick with
I don't think they're going to be
Fields. I
that
really
great
would.
either way.
I thought they just announced that they're starting.
Did they
Russ.
announce
Well,
that?
they said he's taking first team reps.
They're going to make a
Well, if
decision.
he's doing that, I didn't see. I've been on Twitter all fucking day. If he's doing that, they're going to start him. Then.
He's starting.
But I don't see.
But dude, like
why.
Fields' worst play got called back on a bullshit roughing the passer. So he, like, it's almost forgotten that he threw that pick in the red zone.
Yeah.
And he
Dude, he threw that
missed
one
a lot of
touchdown, but he was
throws,
like 5 yards past the line. of
Najee
scrimmage.
was running like a horse.
He was. What's
He
up
was-
with the center? Is he done?
I
No,
don't know.
they
I
said
didn't-
it's better
I-
news than we thought. It's not structural. It's like a strained ligament or something.
Yeah, that's a big loss. You lose that.
But they said he's week to week. It could have been like
yeah, you can
IR
yeah.
type shit. You know what I
So
mean?
he could play in a couple weeks,
That's what they say.
but definitely not this week.
No.
I mean, the Raiders suck.
Sock.
Yeah, they stink.
So, I
you
mean-
know what though,
But
Brock?
they beat him pretty handily.
Brock Bowers
Yeah,
was
they
looking
did.
good, especially
He's
with
a
that
shining
bum
spot
that
of
I've
that.
never heard of.
I mean,
Who's their
Aiden
quarterback?
O'Connell. I mean,
Dude, I've never heard of him in my
I don't
entire
blame
life.
Devontae Adams for like. You gotta
Gardner
get me
Minshew ain't
outta
their
here.
quarterback.
He went to the
Aiden
Jets.
O'Connell.
Yeah.
Yeah, Aiden O'Connell was their starter.
Yeah, he's
Minshew's injured.
Yeah, so Devontae Adams went to the Jets. Amari Cooper went to the Bills.
which was a good pickup by both of them teams.
Real.
And
I guess the Steelers were just laying up.
Yeah, there's
No, they just signed some dude from the practice squad. He
Yeah.
looks pretty promising.
Dude.
I mean, it doesn't really matter who. That's the thing is, it doesn't matter who receivers are. They don't get the ball anyway.
Right.
Nobody gets good stats. The only one who had good stats was Najee. Everybody else got like one catch for 35 yards, or like it's nothing.
We
They're
talk-
never get. It sucks.
We talked about this today, and you like this was your answer, and you're exactly right. I was like, man, when's the last fucking time did we watch a game and the offense was just humming, and you're like 2 years before Ben retired?
Yeah.
Ben AB
2019.
before after that Ben blew out his arm. Then he came back from a year. He didn't do shit them 2 years. When it was like Ben and AB just like
The killer
lighting it
bees.
up. But Ben AB and Juju year was like when they were like
Yeah.
When the killer bees,
dude,
were
that,
still
that was
together.
like they were really like could put up some points.
Right.
They just like, dude.
But now they're no threat offensively, so like no one takes them seriously at all. Like the Raiders, they
Like,
stink
dude,
and they packed the box.
I mean,
they were like,
dude, how about that?
Make Fields
that
throw.
reverse flea flicker,
The worst play I've ever seen. in my
dude.
life.
I'm like sitting here on my couch, like, what the fuck are you?
Somebody
doing?
ran it like a half hour later.
The Detroit Lions
Detroit,
ran
yeah,
the
it
exact
looked
same play and
It looked
sent it for a
unbelievable.
freaking
Yeah.
touchdown.
Oh, really?
Laporta,
To Laporta.
Dude, yeah, to Laporta
Yeah.
down the freaking right sideline for a touchdown.
Who threw it?
Goff.
Well, yeah, it went back to Goff, but it
okay.
was
It
like
was a reverse, then pitched to
triple
Goff, and then
reverse.
Goff got rid of it. Dude, how about Aiden Hutchinson? That leg.
Oh my God, I had nightmares looking at
That
that.
sucks,
dude.
man. Because Detroit's good, dude. And to lose a dude like that, like,
Yeah, he's a beast.
football is just rough.
Yeah.
And not only to lose a dude like that, but to lose a dude like that is fucking bananas.
So
dude.
many injuries this weekend.
That's
So many injuries.
We play the Jets this week at 1
yeah.
No.
No,
it's
no,
a
we played a Sunday night game.
Sunday night. Damn.
To Sunday night, then there's a Monday night game after that at home.
That's crazy. If you're a season ticket holder, they're really trying to make people lose their jobs.
Yeah, I don't know what. I think you got to start Ross. You got a new offensive coordinator just to see what he does. It's such a weird situation. It's almost like a lose-lose.
I mean, you
situation
can't see
now.
how they do in practice. If Russell is looking sharp in practice and start him, if he's looking like like I said, Fields got the wild card that he could run.
Yeah.
Right, and that's what I think the benefit is. Like, they can let him run, and since Russ is healthy, you could run Fields a little bit more. If he does get hurt, you still got a
Right.
That's what
a
Orlowski was
decent
saying.
quarterback,
He
you
was
know?
saying that Fields is like making our offense look 1,000 times better than what it actually should be because that's how
100%.
bad it is because he can run.
He had 60 yards
Why?
rushing and 2
Well,
touchdowns.
But like
Because he can't throw, or just because the offense.
there's no
We
one to throw
stink.
it to.
Our schemes
the lines
stink.
I don't
Are
know.
the wide receivers that bad? Like, there's
Yeah,
no
They
ball.
said
They
the
are.
separation's
Pickens-
the smallest in that.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
Pickens
I've said-
isn't running routes. He
Oh, dude,
he
because
runs
he's
when he
dude,
wants
like,
to.
yeah, he
Yeah.
does.
Playing at 75%.
Well, yeah, I mean, they
There's
could
no one
have
else.
made a trade and got somebody else, but they didn't.
But there's
didn't.
no
It
one
wasn't
else.
like
dude.
Devontae Adams had a say where he went.
No,
They gave up a third rounder.
A third round.
And if they go to the playoffs, it turns into a second round.
Right.
That's it.
For Devontae Adams.
yeah, but you're picking up that money.
Fuck them. It ain't my money.
Well, no, like, so I think he makes $25 million this year, which they'll probably eat half of that. Next year, it jumps up to like 34
It's like
or
36 or something.
Yeah,
crazy
right,
like
something
that.
outrageous.
It's something.
But then the
nuts.
thing is, like, dude, if your team still stinks after that, he didn't help, then you cut him. You don't lose nothing.
I think,
Right.
but
Yeah.
I think in their situation, I think they're just all in because it's Rodgers possibly last year. They're just like, fuck it, throw it. You know what I mean?
But that's the thing that's so confusing to me. They just fired their head coach, and now they fucking making trades. Like, who's their interim head coach right now? That dude Hackett that everybody hates.
No, it's not Hackett. It's that bearded dude.
Yeah, it's the beardo.
The beardo. Yeah,
That's pretty funny.
He looks
Because I know
kinda-
everybody
he
hates
looks
that
like
dude,
a
Nathaniel
psycho.
Hackett.
Yeah.
Dude.
I actually liked them last night. I thought they would win. Usually, when you get a coach is fired or one's fired,
The
they play.
team,
They
But when you have like 700 yards in penalties,
yeah,
that doesn't
I
really
fell
help.
asleep. I seen them bitching about that.
That Hail Mary at the end of the first half was sick.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
I love a good old fashioned Hail
Cost me
Mary.
a fantasy football game. Not that anybody cares. We were in the hunt.
All right, let's do some voicemails.
Hi, this is Benjamin. I wanted to give a big shout out to Greenfield's finest podcast in my neighborhood, Greenfield, who's recently transitioned into the finest neighborhood in the whole city. I want to give a big final shout out to our president, Mike Terlecki, who executes his job with pride. Toodles!
All right, we got a new Greenfield calling
Hey,
in.
I didn't
You know
hear
what
That's
I
the type
mean?
of calls you expect from Greenfield from now on.
Yeah. They like what's going on up
Dude,
the
we're
ball
build-
field, it seems like.
we're
So that's
building
good.
bridges in this motherfucker.
Yeah. Someone's very excited, to be living in Greenfield and then its new transition. So that's cool. Yeah. Thanks for the call, man. Keep them coming. We are looking forward to it. It caught me off guard here a bit, if we're being honest. But welcome to Greenfield.
We love you.
Hey, Greenfield. Hey, fellas. It's Bobby Big Wheels from Brookline. Listen, guys, growing up in a working-class family and working in the trades most of my life, I've been called gay numerous times for very normal and straight things, but I had something happen to me today in Sheet Lake down in Morgantown. I had a big-ass cup of coffee on my way down, doing side work, and then time I get to the Lowe's to pick up the materials, I got the little grumblies, got to take a shit. So I head into the bathroom, and, there's about 6, maybe 8 stalls, and each one of them's taken, but the last one on the end. Now, let me paint a picture for you. A Lowe's bathroom at around 8 or 9 in the morning, you're basically walking into the Avengers of guys taking shit, like the Jordan-era Bulls of guys that can take dumps. Very, very intimidating atmosphere to take a shit in, but anyways, I get down to the last stall, and these guys, man, I just hear a cacophony of turds and farts. I start like, oh, man, I don't know if I'm going to be able to hold this in. I get to my stall, and this guy just lets out a fucking ripper, like insane, like a shop vacuum blowing out into a toilet, and I start to giggle. I start to laugh, It's pretty fucking funny to me. And this guy in the stall next to me goes, what are you laughing for? And I'm like, I don't know, it's a funny fart. The guy goes, what are you, gay? So, fellas, let me ask the Greenfield Symposium here. Is laughing at a fart gay? And if it is pooping also gay? Anyways, have a great week, boys. Love the pod.
Short answer, yeah. For sure.
Yeah, especially if you like we were like after he farted, you were sucking it in. That's pretty gay.
Well, we're just. I mean,
If somebody lets out a ripper, you can chuckle to yourself. Somebody says, "Why are you laughing?" Like I wasn't. I was thinking about something.
Like it sounds.
I mean,
it sounds like
yeah, you should have
Audi.
an out loud laugh. When something,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like
you saying you shouldn't or you should?
probably shouldn't.
Dude, but there's
Yeah.
Like you hear some wild noises
I mean,
in
dude,
there.
like he said, like Lowe's at 9 o'clock in the
It's
morning.
nuts.
It's
Yeah.
probably crazy.
Yeah, your
The flea
balloon nut
market-
is loose.
The flea market has 4 bathrooms, and there's a lot of shit going on. There's a lot of old men there, and there's been times when I go in there, to take a shit, and you gotta be tough. You know what I mean? And like you just gotta roll with your noises and let their noises roll.
Yeah.
And act like nothing's going on. Like I'm a cop. Like I can handle your fart.
But you can be taken back by it.
Yeah,
and maybe
for
give
sure.
yourself a
I
little.
can be aghast.
You're just be like, holy fuck!
Jeez,
You know what I mean?
get me out of here.
Right.
Right.
Hurry up, turd! Please extinguish from my body.
But it gives you the free reign to like let it rip yourself.
Yeah.
The act
I'll
of,
show you.
Yeah.
yeah, right. Now everybody can just fart into the bowl.
Right. There's nothing worse than like dead silence, and then you're the have to like
And you're the
you
one
and
like,
another guy, and you let one rip.
That's why I'll usually tap my feet.
That's not covering it up. That's like a hungover. You know what I mean?
"No,
Like,
what are you doing? Stomp.
yeah.
Well, anything sometimes.
You bound up,
If I
kid.
got George next to me that's been fucking all he eats is Metamucil, you know what I mean? And he's just fucking pissing out of his
He had
ass.
chili and
I'm just
Metamucil.
like,
Oh
tapping my
God!
feet,
Can you
like-
imagine the hungover shits and lows? Like, dudes, they got their cup of coffee at McDonald's and they're just destroying.
yeah,
you.
and
it's
your
not good.
mouth still tastes like whiskey.
a
and you're
gym,
just
like a gym
sharding.
bathroom is horrible. The protein.
Protein, yeah, the
shits.
protein shits are
But he's
terrible.
asking if the actual act of pooping.
It's gay. There's
Yeah. Well, it's going in.
I mean, that's kinda the
you're
opposite
tickling your
of
butt
gay,
when you're
right?
farting.
Then we'd all be. You're
No,
saying
the act of pooping is not gay. I thought he was saying, is it gay to laugh at a dude's making a like? Is it gay to laugh at a fart? No, a fart's funny.
Farts are funny.
Most of the time. If someone like, I mean, if you let out like a weird noise and somebody laughed at me, I wouldn't really get mad about
I'd
it.
probably laugh back.
No, right, I
But you
laugh.
heard that,
Yeah.
guys?
That's the normal thing.
Like, that
to
shit
do,
was
is
wild,
laugh
right?
back. I'm fighting for my life over here.
Yeah,
guys.
right.
Like,
I
dude,
need
if
you
you
laughing at
don't
me.
hear me fart again in the next 3 minutes, call 911.
Hey, what's up, boys? Scary from Baldwin. Hey, Door Grinder Speak, it's fucking dirty public restrooms. And not because they're not being cleaned, because we act like animals. I went in this one porch on over the weekend, what I asked you, and it was shit all over the walls. Not even close.
Lot
Not
of
even
shit.
close to the fucking toilet. How the hell does that happen? You know, I get you get accidents and things happen. You know, I know, Jack, you had that leaky butt. But how the fuck does that happen? There's shit everywhere. We're going to be better. We're going to be cleaner. It's disgusting. Also, like, why is there pubes everywhere? There's fucking pubes everywhere. Like somebody ran in there, fucking had pube hand grenades, just fucking throwing them all around.
He said he had
It's
pube
disgusting.
grenades.
It's just so gross. You wouldn't treat your bathroom like that. It's disgusting. Anyways, Mount Lebanon, fuck you. Your youth football field blows. You had one portage on that had shit on the walls, and you're acting poor. This guy's got money. The youth football field's a fucking infield baseball field. You got potholes everywhere. It's just disgusting grass field. Quit acting like your Greenfield. Clean it up, all right? You got money. Put something nice in there. Put the facilities for the people, too. Piss me off. All right, I'm going, boys. Bye.
Hey, don't be taking a shot at Greenfield. You
Right,
just
they
heard
got
that.
nice porta potties. I don't even want to tell
Yeah,
you.
we
You
about
just
it.
heard
Great
that first.
shitters.
You just heard that first caller talking about how great the GBA
Dude.
is. So
Yeah.
Right. I mean, and then there's the shitting. I mean, there's a lot of projectile shitting at Lowe's in the morning.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like the projectile.
Yeah, and porta potties, you know,
That's
ain't
why,
nobody
like-
sitting, everybody's hovering. So if you
Right.
have
A
explosive diarrhea.
you got in. You're walking into hell.
You're walking.
Yeah, absolutely.
And especially if
that's,
there's no-
that's shit at your own risk.
Sometimes it's night, like a porta potty though. Like it's weird. Like in the wintertime when we do snow, there's like random porta potties on certain streets in Square Hill.
Right, but wintertime,
It's so cool.
different animal.
Because
You
it's
know?
ice. You're
yeah,
pooping on
no,
ice.
But
On
nobody,
ice. It
it
just
doesn't
doesn't smell.
stink.
There's not as many
And no,
joggers.
like, not as many freaking homeless people are out there to do drugs in the porta potty.
Oh,
No,
dude,
but-
I was fucking running along the river trail the one time down by the casino, and I was about to like piss my pants, or maybe it was like a piss. Yeah, it was a piss. But there was people everywhere. Like the Steelers were about to play, or like it was a Pirate game or something. There was fucking people everywhere. So I couldn't like piss like anywhere, just anywhere. Dude, I go by this fucking porta john. It is filled to the top with shit.
Oh, that's so gross.
Fucking needles like everywhere.
That's
like,
the
I
shit
pissed
I'm talking
on the porta john.
Yeah.
Right, go around
yeah,
back
yeah.
and take a pee like a man.
Yeah,
What about the poor bastard going to attempt to clean it? I'd be like, dude, you just got to throw this one out.
I'd be like, I quit. I can't do
quit.
it.
Push it in the river.
Yeah, I think you.
I'd
just
set it on fire.
Well, I think what you do, you just grab the hose and suck it on. You know, what I mean, it just sucks the turds. I don't think
I
you have to go out
understand
there
that,
and
but
scoop
that's
them out.
but yeah. What if it gets clogged? That hose is like
Yeah,
this.
it's gonna get clogged
needle
with
goes-
needles
I
and
mean-
fucking
Oh,
toilet
yeah, that's
shit
the bad
paper.
What do you do on a clog?
I
I
don't
like
know
the
what you
porta
do.
john.
I don't know.
You know what you do?
I
You
don't-
fucking set your truck on fire and say got struck by lightning.
Like I'm gonna get another job, guys. Sorry.
Yeah. I'm gonna be a greeter at
What's up,
Walmart.
boys? Kenny. Sure you heard about the landslides in Polish Hill. Don't worry. I'm fine. It's down the street. Anyways, so got a grinder. So people get on the bus going the wrong way towards the end of the line. So I get to the end of the line, say last stop. Well, this ain't my stop. I meant to go the other way. Okay, sorry. There'll be another one coming right across the street here for you. Well, I ain't getting off. You have to get off. It's the last stop. Fuck you. I ain't getting off. Okay. I'll call the cops. Call the cops, man. Fuck you. You get me off. I ain't getting off. Like, okay, but, like, you don't know how bad I would love to fucking come back there and throw you off and bang your fucking head off every handrail on the way out. But I got a job, and you know that, so you talk shit like you're tough. And no, and I can't do nothing. And then I got to sit there for an extra 20 minutes and wait for the fucking cops to get there. Because you got on the wrong stop, and I'm supposed to be your mind reader and tell you that you're going the wrong direction. And then and then I got to fill out paperwork for another fucking half an hour. Dickheads.
Yeah,
That's a real good one.
Yeah, that's
That
a
was an
good
angry
one.
after work call.
I'll be honest with you, I got on the bus the wrong way before. When I was a young
So did I,
gentleman, yeah, and then
dude.
you're like stuck in McKeesport. at 2
McKeesport.
in the morning.
It's rough.
Yeah, right. It's the last stop. Like, wait a second. I'm so far from home.
I fucked up the 55M from CCAC South to Greenfield, and you had to get off at Homestead, and I was on the wrong side. I thought it would loop around the waterfront. I don't know why I thought that. So I was standing on like the side going like towards like McKeesport, and I was on it, and I realized I was on it for too long, but then I was like too far off, and I didn't.
Like maybe they'll come back.
And I already used my transfer.
Yeah.
So I'm like, motherfucker. So I was like, all right, they'll probably go out here, loop it back around through Homestead.
They don't.
They do not.
Yeah, I found
I like
that out
stopped.
the
I'm
hard
like,
way.
bro, where are we at? He was like, you're at the bus stop at McKeesport.
You're like at the bus station. In
the
McKeesport.
station.
Wait,
Yeah.
How long ago was this?
Freshman,
20 years?
18 years old.
Right. So back then, when the same time it happened to me, behind that gas station was like a shooting gallery. Like the PJs over there were like, they had to
Insane.
rip them down because they were so wild. And you're like sitting there like, oh my God, it's the middle of the night. I'm stuck in McKeesport. How do I get
Oh,
home?
you were there in the middle of the night.
Yeah, dude, I left Kennywood and tried to get on a bus, but I went
The wrong way.
the wrong fucking direction, obviously, right? So they never like get off the bus, like Kenny said, and I didn't fight with him. I got off the bus, and it was me, a friend of ours, and then 2 girls, and this cop came up. He's like, "What the fuck are you doing here?" He's like, "We're like, we told him it happened." He's like, "All right, well, I got shit to do. Stay in a well-lit area and tuck your gold chain in."
What a great
That
guy.
was all he told us.
How'd you get home?
The girl I was with called her dad,
Yeah.
and then he drove us home. My dad beat the creased out of me.
Really?
Oh,
Well, you came up late
oh,
as
I
fuck.
was so late. Dude. I
Yeah.
was supposed to be home like 2 hours ago, dude.
I was by myself.
Aussie Joe don't take no shit, bro. He kicked my ass, and it was like, wow, I'm not going to Kennywood ever again.
I was by myself, and I got to McKeesport, and the bus driver was like, "Buddy, what's up?" I was like, "I thought you turned around and come back." He said, "Where do you need to be?" I was like, "Greenfield." He was like, "What?"
He was like,
He's like, "Dude," I was like, "I don't have a transfer." He was like, "Here," gave me my transfer back. He was like, "Go sit on that bus and don't move until someone comes off." And
He's
like,
correct.
they'll take, and like he was like, it was, I forget what it was. He was like, "You don't even have to." He's like, "Just stay on it until you know where it's gonna go across the bridge and everything." I was like, "Fair enough."
you might have to
Thank
walk
you.
a couple blocks, but
Yeah,
you'll be in
it was a
Greenfield.
I got on. It was like a 61C going to somewhere. It got me home. But it was it took. It added like 3.5 hours onto my trip. Something insane.
I was gonna say that, like that one from McKee, like the one that like, if you fuck up, that you're looking at least like a 3.5, 4 hour ride.
Yeah.
Dude, I was supposed to be on 11. I got home at like 1 something.
I felt
That's something they should teach you in like school.
how to ride a
You would
bus.
think so.
How to ride a bus.
We didn't have a car, so I was pretty hip with buses. But like the embarrassing thing for me is like, so I would get on the bus, and then like my mom would like tell him like she already paid and she didn't. And then like the bus driver, the one time, like my mom would be like, at the end of the week, he would let her like pay all the money. You know what I mean? And the one time I went to school,
You ran the tab.
she let him out, So it's a Friday. I'm going down to St. Rosario to get on the bus. He goes, "Where's your mom at?" I don't know. I think I was like, she's sick today. He was like, nah. He's like, she owes me $25 in front of everyone on the bus. I'm like, all right.
Hey, what do you mean?
What do you mean? I don't know anything about this.
Yeah, I'm 10.
Because I tell your mom from now on, she got to pay every day when she gets on. She's been running a tab. I've been paying for it. Now I'm paying for you too? No. And I was like, I went to get off, and the dude was like, where are you going? I was like, St. Rosalia's. He said, stay on the bus. It's not your fault. And like I felt good about it for a second. I'm like, oh yeah. But then like everyone on the bus like felt they looked at me.
Where did you live at that you were taking a bus?
Just at Bigelow Street, but there was
down.
it would take.
Yeah.
I thought they were gonna call CYS because like people were like, is everything okay? Do you need money for lunch? And I was like, yeah, I don't have anything.
Yeah, just hit up the whole bus. Yeah, plug it.
Some lady gave me $10.
I don't have anything.
She gave me a $10 bill. And I was able to go to the coffee shop that day.
It's a big deal.
That major day. Chocolate milk and a donut.
Yeah, huge.
Yeah, so it was, thank goodness my
That
mom.
coffee shop was something else, man. The fact that they just had like little kids eat breakfast before school, that's nuts. We were
it made us men.
We were so young in there though, and like there was no parents.
You say it made
it was just weird.
And if you got into a fight, you met behind the coffee shop. Whether you got beat, you might want to go your ass.
Win, lose, or draw.
Yeah, it didn't matter. You met behind the coffee shop. Meet me behind the coffee shop at 2:30. You're like, oh fuck.
Dude, I've seen Ronnie put so much salt on a hamburger at the coffee shop that it is burned into my brain. Ronnie.
R.I.P. Ronnie.
Yeah, R.I.P. Ronnie. Yeah, Ronnie was a Greenfield legend. He wasn't all there, but very nice guy. But he ordered a hamburger plain the one time, and he dumped, no bullshit, a half a salt shaker, like to the point there was a mountain on his burger.
He put a tainer of fucking salt on there.
Way more than that.
Way more.
He put a ball.
Way more than that, and he just bit right into that salt burger. And like I remember being at the coffee shop, being little as hell, and being like, something ain't right. That ain't right. You know? Like, and here I am, 42. And I remember it like it was yesterday.
Some shit just
never eat salt again.
Dude, I like salt, but like I just remember like it was so. It was like the peanut butter I used to put on dude sandwiches at Panera. It was nuts. Let's take a break.
All right, buddy, take a quick commercial break. Be right back. More Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Pub in the Park. It's over in Swiss Helm Park. It's a great place. We've hung out. We've been here many a time.
I love pub in the park. Joint. Yeah, I can walk
over
to
at
it.
Swiss Helm Park.
Even better.
Bomb food. We've done shows over there. Great environment. It's just a cool spot. Like they still have their patio open. I would say, in my opinion, like we have other bars, like 12's down south side. It's like more like a bigger place. Like But as far as like neighborhood bars go, I would say it's probably up there as one of the best neighborhood bars.
For sure.
And
reasonable prices.
Reasonable prices. They got a pasta special every Monday, chicken parm, broccoli, chicken Alfredo, spaghetti and meatballs, and even more. Wednesday nights is trivia night, 7 p.m. start, prize for winners. Thursday from 6 to 9 and 11 to 3, Thursday from 6 to 9, Saturday from 11 to 3, wing specials, $125, jumbo whole wing. And I'm not a huge fan of jumbo whole wing. These are fucking fire. So you got to check them out. They also do stuff like Taco Tuesday. They put on here, not too original, LOL, but I love a good taco on Tuesday. And they also have dinner specials every Friday. We'll be updating you on stuff for Pub in the Park and all the other places, that sponsor the show. But make sure, if anything, we appreciate your support on Patreon and everything. And if you get a chance, support the small businesses that support us, because they're the backbone of the community. You can't go to like fucking down to Barnes and Nobles or to Express or to Starbucks and be like, hey, can you sponsor my podcast? No, it's all local small businesses,
corporate,
helping the other people in the neighborhood. So like, we're very grateful for all of our sponsors, and we just ask, if you get the opportunity, check them out. If you've never been to Pub in the Park, you got to check them out and let them know Greenfield's Finest Podcast sent you.
Hey everybody, Eagle Tits here. Time for your favorite part of the show, the ads. Our sponsors help keep the show going, so if anybody that we talk about interests you, please go show them support. Alright, let's get into this. Located in the heart of Pittsburgh's South Side, 12 Whiskey Barbecue features 100 bottle craft beers and 28 drafts from local and indie brewers. Their kitchen's open late and they have a crazy good menu. On top of that, they have events at the bar as well as offer catering. Birthdays, weddings, business events, and more, they've got you covered. Check them out at 12pgh.com or visit them at 1222 East Carson Street. That's TWELVEPGH.com. Primetime Appliance. You've heard us talk about them before. Their company puts the customer first. They're punctual and they take their time to get the job done right the first time. Cooktop repair, dishwasher repair, dryer repair, electric appliance repair, freezer repair, gas appliance repair, refrigerator repair, washer repair. I could go on all day. Have an emergency? Call them at 412-896-1395 or visit them at primetimeappliance.com. Do you love hot sauce? Do you love the city of Pittsburgh? Then why not try a sauce made right here in the city? That's right, I'm talking about Artie's Hot Sauce. Our buddy Artie currently has 7 sauces available. He has Arbol and Sandy, Habanero Island, Teriyaki Thai, Pizza Shop, Sweet Jalapeno, Hoppin' Jalapeno, Triple Pepper Fret, and Hot and Sour Serrano. All crafted with no artificial flavors, with hand-picked selections of chili peppers that guarantee an unforgettable culinary adventure. What are you waiting for? Visit artieshotsauce.com. ARTIES hotsauce.com. Nothing beats a local neighborhood butcher. Locally sourced, pasture-raised, nose-to-tail meats, they connect the farmer to provide customers with the best beef, lamb, chicken, and pork that Western Pennsylvania has to offer. The craft of whole animal butchery requires respect for both the animal and the customer. Come see the difference that makes. Visit them at 5151 Butler Street, Pittsburgh, PA 15201, or check out their website at fatbutcher.com. Let's talk Carlson and Associates Real Estate Services. Located in Pittsburgh's South Side, they specialize in all aspects of real estate business, including residential and commercial sales, residential and commercial leasing, multifamily investment, historic buildings, and development in and around the city. Have a question about home buying, selling, or rentals? Give them a call at 412-431-1718 or visit them at casouthside.com. That's casouthside.com.
Welcome, Matt Rosado. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about Matt. He does everything from simple handyman tasks all the way to kitchen and bathroom full remodels, full room renovations, decks, big old decks, the whole 9. He has a buddy named Ryan. And if you mention Greenfield's Finest Podcast, you get 10% off. And they renovate with confidence and trust at Ram Remodeling at 412-225-7321. That's 412-225-7321. And get rammed.
I was going to say, yeah, you have to.
Yeah. Who's ready to get rammed? Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. We're about to jump into Corn Dick of the Week. Moneyline, who be Corn Dicking this week?
We got 2 Bethel Park YouTubers are facing felony charges after pranks. Police say they were targeting elderly people. The 2 men, at least one of the and another man, covered their vehicle's license plate and sprayed a lawn. One man dressed in a hazmat gear. They told an 81-year-old homeowner unless she paid for thousands of dollars for her shrubbery and flowers would die. Neighbors said the man blocked her from going back into her home, frightening her and causing her to shout for help. The two men were there. One of them were blocking me from getting back into the house, and she was scared, and they were demanding $3,000 from her. I don't think it was funny. They were recording the people without their knowledge. Pennsylvania takes wiretap laws very seriously. It's a felony, and penalties are very stiff. This is, if you were doing this to someone who wasn't 81, okay, but you don't fuck with old people.
No, you're
like
a piece
that.
of shit.
You're a piece of
You're
shit.
100%.
You're a piece of shit across the board.
Dude, that's old.
But if you're like fucking with like somebody like me or us, like we're
that's old people get scammed for shit like that all the time.
All the time, dude.
That's not even like a funny prank.
I was waiting on all this equipment for the bar from our POS system, like an insane amount of money worth of equipment. And it was getting shipped to my house because I didn't trust it to get shipped to the bar. I got a fucking text message saying from
UPS or something.
UPS, and I had to do this and do that, and I'm like, it's not going to come, and it was like a time sensitive thing, and I was like, I needed it, and I'm like, motherfucker. So I'm like starting, and I'm like clicking on shit, and I'm like, I was like, let me call. I call UPS and they're like, I talked to a foreigner. There was zero help. So I go back to the fucking link and I was like, and then it asked for a credit card. I was like, I'm not that. He got me this far.
Almost
he almost had me.
Yeah.
But like, they know a package is coming. They know I'm expecting like a big package, and like they had the technology to send me a text message to fucking try to scam me.
I don't think that they like knew exactly like you were getting a good pack. I think it's just like fishing because I get shit like that all the time, and I'm not, like my Amazon package arrived already. Why are you trying to hold it hostage when you don't even know I have it?
They sell our information.
Yeah.
So
Right.
like, these companies have information when we're
So
doing
you think
deliveries.
someone knew you like had a ton of money invested in this?
I don't know. I don't know if they knew like how much.
No, they fish like that all the time. I get them all the time.
Yeah,
the
it's
only reason
terrible.
I know it's a scam is because I
don't have a package.
I didn't
coming.
order anything.
Yeah, the
so
one time
maybe it's just coincidence.
they send it
caught me
all-
slipping.
yeah,
but
that's
it got your ass tight.
Fuck yeah.
They send that to millions of people, and,
Yeah,
and like,
dude. If 10 years from now, they would have got me.
yeah.
You know what I
Right,
mean?
right,
Like,
right.
I'm just spry enough.
Yeah,
Weird
I'm
thing
still
was,
sharp.
Like I said, they might send out a million of those messages. You just happen to be the one guy, one of the people who's actually waiting on an important package. So you start to like, if you didn't hear about this scheme before, you're like, dude.
Yeah, I had the POS people come
Yeah.
to like set up. I was like in panic mode, and then I like stepped back from a second. I was like, wait, this is fishy.
Well, that's what they were counting on. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That you were in that position. You're like, oh shit.
Yeah, you're fucking with old people trying to shake them down for $3,000.
Won't let 'em back in their house?
Dude, that's like the
Yeah,
dudes.
They should
that are
get
like,
arrested.
They
for
should,
that.
make an example out of them.
Like that's not even funny on like YouTube. Like,
That's like the guys
I just
that are like
harassed an elderly lady.
the guys that are like contractors. Like, oh yeah, I need like $5,000 down to like an old person for like a $3,000 job, then they never show up.
But
Like,
like the thing
you're
is,
a piece of garbage.
Like this, like whole like prank thing. Like, dude, don't get me wrong. I'm all some shit's funny, but like this whole like these dudes like it happened to like someone we knew. Like someone like was recording. They thought they'd do something funny and like fucked with them and their fam. You know what I mean? Like
you can't fuck
but
with
you
little
think
kids.
that's more of a
and you
prank
can't
or
fuck
they're
with
trying
old
to rob
people.
you? Like, you think it's a prank? Like,
That sounds like you're trying to rob.
You're trying to
But
steal.
why-
You're trying to get
but
money.
they're
Why
filming
would
them.
record it? Right.
Yeah.
It was just a bad idea.
Yeah,
Real bad.
anything for
Yeah, like
for YouTube. It's like it's like a big trend, dude. Like these like YouTubers, it's like a certain part of YouTube, and they just like do shit like this, and they try to get a rise out of people, and like
You just can't fuck
you
with
gotta
old
throw the
people
book
like
at these
that.
dudes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You gotta throw the book at them.
Absolutely.
Insane Ravens fan roams the street looking for Commanders fans to beat up. This dude was tuned out of his fucking mind, dude. This dude was just walking up and down the street.
Oh, that was a good two.
He's a big boy
He's a
too,
big
huh?
boy, dude.
Dude, he's a big fucking
And his
dude.
boy's just filming them fucking dudes up.
I don't lose.
Cocaine's involved for sure.
Oh, crap, absolutely.
Like a lot of it.
Maybe a little methamphetamine
Dude,
there.
I mean, he's a big fucking guy. He rolls up on, and dude, that's like two way smaller, dude.
Two way smaller.
And they weren't even looking for the drama either, dude. They
Not
were
at
like,
all.
man, we just lost. We're trying to drink some beers.
Yeah, you got to throw the book at this guy. We're throwing the book at everybody right now.
I think he
Especially-
lost his job. They doxed him.
Yeah, you're right.
He got to him pretty good.
He got dogs, dude.
They had his full name, his job. I actually clicked on the link to see where he worked. Their fucking website was down. Like
Where did he work? Like,
it was like some. I think it was like some marketing.
meanwhile, if that's
firm or
construction,
some
right?
shit.
Like he shows up every day. He's sorry. We're keeping
If he
him.
worked for me,
Yeah.
you need a new job, buddy, since you got fired. Come to
Yeah.
Giuseppe Sun Construction.
He's a really good finisher.
Yeah, this dude.
Right.
And but he loves.
You look like you could push the hell out of a wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
You're still coming tomorrow? Oh.
Yeah, right.
Stay
You
on.
work security.
Yeah,
I mean, you're going to have to pay for a lawyer,
stay off.
so
Stay off.
so
the
you
internet
know he's
for a
going to
day.
show up.
Yeah,
Hey, come on.
you know he's going to show up. But yeah, he was beating the brakes.
Yeah, I
off
wouldn't want
people.
him to punch me in my face.
Nah,
He's real
he
tall.
looked- he
That
looked
tall,
like a big
lanky.
cat,
Man.
dude. Super drunk, beat up two little young ass dudes that didn't want no
Dudes
no
were like
drama.
15.
Yeah, they didn't want no drama.
Well, I don't know. They're in like a bar. It looks like a South Side type area.
Yeah, but still, dude. I've
Dude,
been
the
at
fight-
Southside
the
a million
fighting
times
dudes
and never wanted to
From
get
like a
punched.
different football team, it's like, I mean, I don't know. That's a young man.
That's worse than fighting over a girl.
Shit.
Did you see the video of the girl, the Steelers fan?
I did. It seemed like they pretty much were going after the Oakland fan.
Yeah, it didn't seem like it was his fault.
No, it didn't.
It seemed like it was pretty much.
She had
her
a
fault.
gash on her eye, but who was it
but
from?
it wasn't even. Like,
that might have been a friendly fire.
she started swinging on him.
Right. She might have
see.
She might have caught friendly fire. She had like a
Yeah.
nice cut right here.
Yeah.
Oh, so that
Should be no worse for the wearer.
headline on that. So that
Nah,
was,
if you
it was propaganda.
The
Propaganda.
dude showed the video like on Twitter. He was like show me how I'm wrong.
Right.
And it was just like Steelers fans surrounding him and like screaming at him. He's like, chill the fuck out.
Right.
I didn't watch. I mean,
that chick started swinging on him. But that dude got the internet hammered that Ravens dude pretty hard. So he had a shitty.
Yeah, he
pretty
ruined,
shitty
he
Monday.
ruined his week.
Yeah, for sure.
That's for
and if you
sure.
have any type of job where it's not, manual,
you're not self-employed
manual labor,
or work for Jack.
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, you're pretty much
If you work in
fucked.
Jack's kitchen, you're fine.
Kitchen, dude. You show up, man.
Matter of fact, call me.
Museum exhibit requires you to squeeze between two nude models, one male, one female.
I don't like it.
What would be weirder to go butt to penis with the fella?
No, you got to go nuts to butts with him, dude, and then you got to go fucking pecker to fucking
Pecker to
poon
vagina?
jabby to
You're
her.
saying might as well get like.
Yeah, because at least you're gonna look at her.
Yeah,
and you can see
yeah,
her
you're gonna
tits.
smell this dude's fucking rank ass.
What kind of hammer do you think that dude's working with? Like a
Obviously,
fucking-
he has a
nuts.
huge
It's like
pecker.
the size of this fucking microphone.
Yeah, dude.
like
Fuck,
a-
his dick hits you in the
dude,
back of
bigger.
your
A little
calf.
smaller than
Right.
a telephone pole.
Like them
Yeah.
little pirate bats they used to give out at the game.
She got saggy tits to hit you in your belly button, and his dick hits you in the back of your calf.
I mean,
I got an Achilles tendon
I mean,
fucking issue after this.
Yeah, I
guy.
really didn't think of the face-to-faces
That's
was
so
definitely
super
weird.
weird.
That
I don't
looks
even
like
like
a-
doing that.
I
on
mean,
a
for
plane.
dude, look how tall that dude is. Dude like me, he'll be like in the middle of my tits.
It looks
Yeah,
like-
you're
it
gonna
looks-
see his pubic hair.
yeah,
It looks like a National Geographic cover a little bit.
dude's like 6'7".
Yeah.
Yeah, his dick's like fucking 7 inches.
6'5".
Yeah.
His dick has an elbow.
You
and
know
I'm
what-
supposed to fucking walk past this guy.
That dude's going through pretty slow. It looks like he's having a good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's going not the
Through.
butt.
Here's the wait. Did it beep? Should I go back through?
yeah.
Yeah, slapping wieners with a fella
Right,
you don't
but
know.
plus, yeah.
That's
I mean,
all.
yeah, it's way better if you know the guy.
Yeah. At least like her, you're like bumping up on her boobs a little.
Right, yeah.
A little D to V. If
No,
you're taking-
that's
if
perfectly
you're taking
fine.
D to B, but at least you got your D going to some V.
Where's this exhibit at? That's weird.
At Homestead Carnegie.
Jack,
Survivor.
did you?
Yeah,
I don't know if you got like
yesterday's.
the Dodger celebration. Did you see the celebration?
The Dodger
The
celebration?
Dodger dude hit a home run, and they bumped cocks.
Oh, yeah.
Is he
yeah,
coming
did
up?
say
I didn't know
that,
if it was
yeah.
on there.
Yeah, is that on? Is that
They're
brother in
touching
arms?
dicks over here.
They bumped it. They probably have cups
No,
on.
they literally thrust each other's dicks
This is
against
pretty
each other.
good.
This is pretty sweet. This is just pals being pals here. Bam.
Yeah.
He's like big dick.
Baseball pants stick to dick. You're
Yeah,
feeling,
that's
you're
cup to
feeling
cup.
your buddy's dick.
That's
Right.
more pelvis
They
to
definitely
pelvis,
wearing
I would
cups,
have
right?
to say.
No.
yeah.
Because they went in hard.
Unless you're the catcher.
That was some
You're
hard
not
dick.
wearing a cup.
That-
No,
you
I
can
could
hear it
see,
clack.
I could see his dick hanging to the right.
Did you ever wear a cup when you weren't catching?
That'd be
These are
professional.
professionals,
So what?
You don't wear a cup.
You can't run with a cup on.
dude. They,
No,
they-
not a
Some
chance
kind
in
of
hell.
protection.
I mean,
He might have just
think
been wearing
so.
just
they
the,
might have just had two
just the
boners.
athletic supporter.
So that was my first
No
thought,
underwear.
dude. If you're rocked up a little bit, now you're getting, you're fucking.
I mean, dude, if
thrusting
I
your
hit
buddy's
a home
He got a
run
bruise
with
on
that,
his
in that
leg.
type of crowd, I mean, you might get a semi out
dick.
of
You
me.
might get a
Oh, I'm gonna
Around the
stab you
bases,
right in your
things-
fucking upper thigh with
That,
my
I mean,
dick.
that was a huge run because it was not nothing, you know.
Oh,
Look at him.
playoff
He's
that's
half
playoff
glass,
baseball for you right there.
Yeah.
Hernandez got a fucking decent whistle, dude. He definitely bruised his thigh.
Dude, I get a foot cramp in there every week.
cramping up.
Fuck my foot every week.
You gotta eat a
Every time
banana.
you talk about peckers, Johnny.
Yeah, hey, I'm losing too much blood now. You go right to lose my foot right to my
We
wiener.
go through that museum people in the car.
Right, I'm losing it. I'm rocked up. Excuse me, guys.
John, that's not a cramp. That's a boner.
Yeah.
What do we got here, Larry? We got people licking a guy's statue because it's made of sugar.
Yeah, so if people are just randomly looking this guy's statue,
I
you're not supposed
never expected people to eat the sculpture. I just thought it would be nice for them to see it. But then people just started licking it.
Oh.
And I was like, what are you doing? You don't know who's licked there before.
Right.
Like, what are you doing? Like,
Oh,
they
shit.
was afraid of that.
She's
It was-
about that
She's about to
light.
spit
I
on
just
it.
Wait,
love
what
the
is
look
this
on
statue
people's
up? What is
faces, and
that?
they understand it's sugar because most people don't actually.
Oh, so you
know.
could be sucking
And
on a
then when
sugar
they hear that
tip.
it's sugar, they go, what?
Or a
And
sugar
So
then
this
when
dude
they
made a
look at
bunch
it
of
again-
statues out of sugar, and you didn't think anyone was going to taste them?
I mean, I assume that you're not supposed to.
Would you grease a sugar root?
I mean, if I'm
Probably
the first
no.
greaser of the root,
No,
If you were the
yeah.
first, yeah. If you
I
were
if I was the first,
sure.
absolutely.
like you, be,
If it was me and my
You're gonna
pals,
see my tongue mark
if me
in
and my
there.
pals in there, yeah, we could suck on some sugar together. But like, I'm not. I'm not following that like little kid sucking on a sugar. That's weird as fuck.
You go to the museum. We're like hanging out. We're in Vegas.
Yeah, we came a long way from COVID.
We each get one tit.
Yeah. I might want to do a cuck situation, jerk off while you fucking
suck on the sugar.
Or maybe I just eat candy while you're sucking on the sugar
like
tit.
you're just fucking.
I'm eating after dinner mints.
You're just hammering down fucking gummy worms, jacking off while I'm sucking on a sugar tit. Like,
yeah,
that's content.
Yeah, that's cucking.
That's cuck.
Nuck if you cuck.
I mean, that's only if it's your statue. Would it be a cuck, right?
Yeah. If you're a statue, Jack, I ain't gay or nothing.
Yeah.
I ain't sucking his sugar dick.
You ain't gonna suck my sugar dick?
No, I'd play. I'll finger your sugar root there.
I appreciate that.
I take that as a compliment.
Yeah. I could use a break.
Lee never fingers my sugar root.
Get that sugar root up.
Ronnie's putting salt on burgers. Jack's putting salt on roots or sugar on roots.
Sugar root's a good nickname.
He's like, don't worry, it's stevia.
Dude, sugar root. I mean, I think there might be
the name of the episode.
Yeah,
sugar root.
Yeah. If you had a gay bar, I'd call it the sugar root.
The sugar root would be smacking,
dude. I mean, fuck, we worked at a gay club called Sugar.
Sugar, yeah.
It didn't have the root. Sugar root.
That's what made them fail.
Yeah, they were missing the root.
Dude, it's all about timing, brother.
Dude, I'll tell you what, man.
We're about to open a gay bar.
A gay night with all straight bartenders didn't work.
Yeah.
I can't. But hindsight.
Yeah, that's crazy.
How did that never pan out?
Dude, I just remember the one night, like with Jack. Like, I'm watching like Jack bartending. I'm like I wasn't even a bar back. I was like a garbage guy. I just took out garbage. But this like dude was like doing this weird dance to Jack, like he was driving a bus. I don't know if you remember that.
I don't know.
The dude was driving a bus like.
He was driving right to your sugar root.
And then he ducked down under the bar, and you're like, he hopped up like. And I'm like, so they're like, yeah. So the one dude was like, we were just like talking. And the dude, we were like, yeah, this ain't a lot of like gay people. And he was like, dude, most gay people are in a closet. This is right in the middle of like.
Station Square fits 700 people in
it.
it.
Pride Month, dog.
No, dude, it wasn't no pride.
The dude straight up told me, he was like, I was like, what's going on here? I was like, why isn't this night starting to go? He was like, guys are all straight. This is weird. I was like,
yeah.
I was going to say that.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, I guess that would be weird for you guys. He's like, yeah. I was like, fair enough.
Do you guys have sisters?
The good thing
I think we're going to go back to college night next week.
Right, yeah. Dude,
Yeah,
the good thing
$5 Long Island iced teas.
The gay nights the place was cleaner when they left. I'm like, man, he's, you know what I mean? I wish there's more of them would show up and we could keep this rolling. Like they were good tippers, you know, and not a lot of garbage.
You got a woman that will make your jizz in the jewelry for your spouse or partner?
Sure.
If my man could spell his name with his load, I would wear that necklace forever. And although we did have enough powder where spelling the whole name would be possible,
She's
my
doing
client
lines.
ordered a simple letter necklace with his semen sample incorporated. Of course, I had to do a gummy bear to match.
She said a gummy bear?
So they dehydrate the jizz and turn it.
They dehydrate the jizz to get into a powder clay.
I can't. She has sexy hands.
They look haggard.
No,
She's jacked off lots
the
of
other
dudes,
side
bro.
looks-
Yeah, the other side.
Like
She's
construction work.
She had
playing,
Botox
she's playing
on the
in
top.
jizz all the time. That jizz will soften your hands up.
Yeah.
Yeah, the tattoos make them look young, dude. Then when you see this wrinkled ass palm, she got calluses like me.
She's like G46.
How do you get here as a person? Like, hey man, I'm gonna dehydrate your jizz.
People are
Like,
just
you know
trying
what?
to figure out the next thing.
Like, listen, light bulb went off. I'm gonna dehydrate this and make custom jewelry.
They were selling farts in jars, and this is the natural next step.
People get cremated. They put their ashes in a little thing, and now it's like,
dude, you can make a Cybertruck out of all the jizz that I got spent up, bro. You can make a whole fucking. You can run an economy on that, dude. You want a pearl
on your jizz?
Yeah.
What are you storing it?
Like, yeah, dude, I'm storing it. Doesn't everybody? in a seashell, just like that.
Rosa got it in like a Tupperware container.
She was like, right now, here.
She's like,
It's like a little ice tray, like you frozen.
Surely's gonna he's gonna do someone's sidewalk. It's just gonna be all jits.
You're gonna be like, oh my god, my sidewalk's coming to life.
It's called Cumcrete.
Cumcrete.
Get a little bit of Surely in there.
Like I put a little bit of myself in every sidewalk I do.
It's what the white swirl is.
The Cumcrete might be the funniest shit.
We got some piss bandits leaving piss bottles around Pasadena. A masked person in Pasadena, California, known as the Piss Bandit, has been leaving big, heavy bottles, deeply yellow urine, top of a utility box for years. 2 guys on TikTok have documenting the piss saga with hope identifying the pisser. So this dude's been pissing in everything. The jugs are disgusting looking. It's like a...
You said it's heavy yellow.
It's heavy yellow, dude.
Yeah, you're dehydrated.
Beer piss. So now this dude knows he's like he's getting some attention. Now he's
Checking
like
his
filling up
diet.
gallons of fucking piss and stuff like that. I had a piss bandit situation when I lived on top of the bar. I would like on Monday morning I would like come down and be like going to like work or wherever, and like there would just be cups and cups of piss on the windowsill. The bartenders,
Well, like plastic cups,
16-ounce plastic drafts.
Oh,
cups.
Jesus Christ!
The bathrooms were downstairs. The flats used to get so fucking busy that like you couldn't. It was so tough to get downstairs. So they would go out in the hallway and fucking piss in the piss cups. Forget about the piss cups. So on Monday morning, the whole fucking hallway would smell like.
Oh, are you talking about
piss.
inside the hallway?
Yeah.
Inside, so like
I thought you meant outside on the windowsill.
you would leave the flats and you would be in my stairwell to get to the apartment.
Yeah.
So they would piss there because it was like you just get right there, right back behind the bar.
Easy.
It actually made sense.
But there's a door right there, though.
You got it. Well, it was on the second landing, so you had to bring them down. But like you just had to go get your piss cups to the point where like I never complained about anything, and I was like, dude, you guys got to get these piss cups.
I can deal with the birds.
I'm like opening my door in the morning and like fucking like
urine.
I can smell it.
hammered with like
I feel
wafts
I can
of
smell
piss.
like hot piss is nothing. There's nothing
It's
like
not
it.
good for business, especially in the summertime. It's been baking for like a night or two. Not good for business.
Yeah, that's gross.
Big week for Elon Musk. We got dude. Elon Musk completely ripped off like I'm Robot or whatever the fuck them. Is that what this is, Larry? Yeah.
So here's his Optimus Robots.
So yeah, he got the Optimus Robots. They're designed just like the iRobot fucking people. I don't like this, dude. I'm not a robot. I don't like the robots.
I thought they were making hot robots.
Yeah, those two. They got them.
They got them, but that looks like a motherfucker that could like kick in your door and like.
We're almost on the way. We're almost to Terminator.
Exactly.
Like,
That's exactly what I thought, dude.
What do we need this guy for?
Jack, what if he could bartend for like 10 shifts straight?
You're
not going for it?
All right, how about this kitchen guy?
John, funny you mentioned that.
Yeah.
He can run a fryer.
Is this a bartender?
Yeah, I've seen this.
I mean, he's pouring a draft.
He's pouring a draft and he sucks at it.
Yeah, you just lost 10% of my freaking.
What is it? What's this cost? $70,000?
Right.
Probably way more than that, dude.
Oh, he did that.
Satan?
Yeah. Yep. World's changing a bit.
Dude,
That
scares
me.
Could, like,
I don't like
honestly,
that.
that you could use something like that for, honestly, when they're doing shit like defusing bombs.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, okay.
I'm sure
I
there's
think
a lot
they'd
of-
like do that.
Wait, did you
They don't
see
look
the
like
one? The
that,
one?
but yeah.
The one dude.
You have one like clean your house?
This one dude was in a.
See that you can't start to normalize shit like that.
You could get a Roomba.
What
It
if you
vacuums your shit.
I mean, I get it, but like,
What if you need a friend?
and then you start fucking it.
Oh,
If
that's
that-
like that movie
If you
with
yeah,
that Joaquin
her.
Phoenix where he fell in love with
That was
fucking
just a computer
Alexa.
too, right? Like,
Yeah,
an
that wasn't
Alexa.
even like this.
Yeah.
He was
If
like, this
that
one
thing's
can jack
walking
me
around your
off.
house doing things for you, you're gonna fuck it eventually.
Or what if it starts fucking your lady? I mean, that's the
Yeah.
fun.
Right.
Yeah.
What if Rosa likes the robot more than me? Then
What if
what?
you turn
It's
into
not
a
like
cock?
what if it's going. They're going.
Yeah.
They're going.
She's like, Anthony, you are such a dick. I know exactly what Rosa likes.
Yeah. And you're
What
like,
if
all
you
right.
cock it? What if you start liking it and you're like telling the
I'm like,
jerking
I'm
off?
like, yeah, jack me off with Rosa watch.
I mean, you come home, this thing got a clean kitchen, dinner on the table,
I'll marry that
laundry's put away, dude. I mean,
I love you.
Yeah, but
it's
like
not
it is
horrible.
stopped a
getting,
lot of fights.
it is like, but I just know the way the
This
world
ain't
is.
so bad after all.
It's kind of like I think people will use it more for evil than good.
For sure.
Well, no, it'll start
Like,
out
it'll start
being like for
assassinating
good,
people,
and
yeah,
then
then we
people
go to
start having
there.
sex with it, and then it's going to be a fucking
Armed robberies.
army.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's not good.
That's the way it goes. You know, fun, sex, military.
So yeah, is this fucking
The cyber cab.
the cyber cab? So Elon just literally watched iRobot and just took all of its ideas.
But he's
With-
making them work though,
but he
which is
making
crazy.
them work. Yeah, but like the cyber, like all of his shit, it looks exactly like the stuff from I think the dude's suing him, right? I think the guy that designed like all the robots and fucking
Dude, he
iRobot
made the one
is suing
plane
him.
after the Spaceballs movie.
Yeah.
Like the one thing.
I don't know if I'm an Elon guy. I don't think I am.
I think he
weirds me out.
is like he's like on a different level where he's like a generational genius, but to what extent? Is it good or bad?
Yeah,
yet?
is
We
he
don't know.
evil? Yeah,
right.
right.
Is he evil genius?
I think my take on him
ruined
just
Twitter.
for now. I like him just because I feel like he has like some like good vision for the future. Like now to see where it goes, I can't make that prediction.
He's the one who's saying,
so he's the one that
we
built
need
all
to
these.
slow down on AI.
Right, so I was
because,
just gonna
it's
say,
it'll
he
be
built
out of
these
control. He
robots.
said that, and he's like got a big.
Yeah, he's building robots,
Big
and he's
thing
like,
in that
"Hey
game.
guys, AI is going to destroy us as a race
But I
of
think
humans."
they can take AI further. Like hopefully, like they keep it like that. You know
Right,
what I mean?
but once you get to a certain point, like once it's like self-learning, then it's out of your hands.
Why-
Genie's
yeah.
out the bottle. You know?
I'd like to see like in 10 years from now where some of his projects are at, because like some of this shit, like the SpaceX thing's cool. Where I was watching a thing where like the booster rocket,
Yeah, where it landed back in the thing.
it can
That's
save a ton
bananas.
Of money.
I can't
It can save
believe
a
how
ton of
that
money.
happened.
You know, like some of that shit's cool. Like
It looked like they played the video in fucking reverse, dude. Like,
Yeah,
how
there
does
it-
that even do that?
yeah, that's what I mean. Like they've got some great ideas. I'd like to see where it leads us. You know,
We had a couple send out you're not invited invite cards to their wedding.
that's fucking
That's
ruthless.
ruthless, man. So what did they say why they did this, Larry?
They did it as a joke, but everyone took it a lot more serious.
That's Aladdin, dude. He could do whatever he wants.
They wanted a smaller wedding instead of like
Uh,
out. But also, apparently, the people that go to the wedding might have to help like set up and pay for certain
Oh, Jesus.
Really?
He's like, welcome to our wedding. Just kidding. You're not invited.
I mean, I guess you're letting. I guess.
He was like,
I guess that's one way
I
of
have
letting
got
people know
you.
that would be like expected to be invited to your wedding. But hey, this is gonna be way smaller. You're not invited.
Yeah. He was like,
But also, are you like looking for a card too? If you're letting people like,
Yeah. You
He
send
was
out
like-
100 of them, you end up getting 2 gifts.
yeah, what if someone
right.
sends you a 20?
No, they're not. You're not getting a gift for not inviting
No, I'm
them.
going to send you a
Some
fuck you
people
card.
will.
I'm going to
Now
send you
it's-
one of them robots.
I'd give someone a couple bucks.
seems weird.
Like, we have
Let me
a
hear that.
full
Let me hear
bar.
that accent again, Shuli.
Yeah.
What, you want to hear it again?
Yeah.
Took him 5 seconds from seeing a turban.
Yeah, he was like,
Put it
he
back
was like,
on.
I
He-
would
he
love
can't do-
for you to be there, but I am so sorry. Our list is very full. That was pretty good.
Yeah, I liked it. You did good with that, buddy.
Feel the culture.
Love Indians, man. Curry's bomb.
Robert Luongo responded to a goalie needed ad on Facebook and helped a beer league team defeat 5-time defending champions in their playoff.
I saw this.
4-2. That's fucking unbelievable.
How furious would you be if you're on the winning or like on the team?
champion? Yeah, if you're winning every
Like
year.
we've been smashing you. You pulled out Luongo to be your freaking goalie.
He let up 2 though.
Did he?
Yeah, he did. He
4-2.
did. I mean, he's
What's
like,
up in
he's-
Canada? You know what type of men's leagues they
firing
got
on
on up
him,
there?
They're firing on me. Yeah.
oh, you're like, yo, I don't care who you got in goalie.
That's great, though.
Man, I wish we would have played like ice hockey.
Yeah, them like
We were all too poor for that. We were all way too poor
I
for
know
that.
why we didn't, but I'm just saying, like, it would have been. It seems like a cool sport that we would have enjoyed.
with the travel.
Ice hockey, dude. Like,
You're talking major ducats.
The thing is, like, cool was we knew one kid that played travel ice hockey, and it seemed like he had such a cool life. He got to like miss school on Fridays,
Yeah.
come back. He went to Michigan, was going to hosses all the time.
And it was like one of those things, like, yeah, like he plays hockey, like he got all this extra like cool stuff he got to like do.
Yeah.
And
got to go to Hosses
like,
all
why
the
does
time.
anybody else
All the
play
time.
hockey?
He went to Hosses all the time.
He was talking
Why do
about
they
it.
go to Hosses all the time?
That's what it, like the team.
That's
they
on the
take
way-
team. Dude, so I'm
yeah.
like, this dude's getting to go to Hosses like at least like
unlimited ice cream.
Dude, I mean, I've said this before, but like when I went to Hosses the first time, I was so like enthralled by
Flabbergasted.
Hosses that I ate so much I threw up in the parking lot when I left.
And then wanted to go back in for more free ice
I was
cream.
pissed.
I remember my first
It was just
buffet.
like fucking ice cream and like steak tips like everywhere.
Yeah, I did, dude. I remember going to Old Country Buffet, and I was it's fucking disgusting. When I went there, it was like Disneyland. I'm like, oh my god, I could just
Dude,
eat
Ponderosa used to be fine dining.
Ponderosa.
That was like family night
The
out.
Grand Round, they would fucking let you.
No,
whatever,
I mean,
whatever
Hosses
you-
was hospitality, though.
Yeah.
That was
Ponderosa
top
right near
of the line.
Kennywood.
Yeah, Ponderosa was legit.
it
That
was.
brown
South
gravy.
Hills, I like that.
Yeah.
You ever
But
go to Lone Star?
At
Remember we went to Lone Star and we had a peanut fight because you used to like break peanuts.
You
and
could
eat
smash
floor.
them on the ground. You
Yeah.
could throw peanut shells on the ground.
But I remember at the Ground Round, under a certain age, you would like pay whatever you weighed. So if you weighed like 89 pounds or like fucking, I don't know, 50 pounds, you paid like 50 cents or some shit like that. It was for little kids, but like,
Yeah, it
You
was
get
only
the
for
ice cream and the little baseball helmet.
yeah, that's awesome.
That's good.
Ground Round, I can't believe they went out of business.
Buffets just don't hang around like they
Ground
used
Round
to.
was more of a rib joint.
Was it? I
Yeah.
thought it was a burger. I thought they
No,
were
Ground Round was like
I thought
a
it was
rib
just a
joint.
Ponderosa.
Yeah, I thought it was
Yeah.
like a bootleg.
The Ground Round
Ponderosa.
was a rib joint. They had the paper towels on the table.
Yeah,
They did have the roll paper
Yeah.
towels. It might have been like the first place ever that had the roll
I'm
paper
surprised Damon's. I love Damon's.
I can't believe Damon's. Yeah, Damon's was unbelievable. Damon, I was about to say, like, I'm not like I would. You guys order ribs when you go out if the ribs are on the menu?
I used to
done it
more.
like-
No, I haven't in a long time. I get
Me,
too
I haven't in a
messy.
long time either.
Not a rib.
I'll be wearing them, dude. I'm a mess.
Yeah.
You know what though,
Damon's a
dude?
lot.
There's such a swing. Like you can have an amazing rib or a
Yeah,
fucking
fucked
shit
up rib that will keep you
and
off
it's like,
ribs
or
for
it's
a
like
while.
so hard. It's like, dude, what do you cook this for like 20 minutes?
Yeah,
it's
like
fucking terrible.
Yeah, if you get like a hard like spare rib, I'll be off ribs forever.
It'll take. Yeah, like I'm not a rib guy, dude. So I don't want to take the chance.
But when you get that one with the nice little bit of bark on it, and then you bite
Oh,
into
good
it.
Dude,
rib.
so
Yeah.
I was actually down at Rib Fest, dude, and I was like, I'm borderline rib guy, you know?
How was it?
I don't even know which one I went to, but it was like you said, it had the bark on it, and then it was just falling off the bone. Amazing,
Nice and
If you
saucy.
get a shitbag one that's like you gotta like
I
bite
don't want-
through
yeah.
it, I'll throw it to the fucking pigeons, dude. I don't even want it, bro.
Yeah.
Larry, you're a pervert for this one. I didn't even see you send that. Tough
Everybody
times
knows
for a
that.
guy trying to find love. Post a Craigslist ad looking for a girl to fart in his mouth. I said,
Put
I,
that picture up, Larry.
I want a big, beautiful black lady here in Detroit to fart in my mouth with gas. Oh, like what? What? I
He
just
was
want,
like, I want
just
you-
want you to get on the couch and bend over so I can open my mouth and wrap my lips around your asshole. I need you to fart loud and long, filling up my mouth while I masturbate.
I
He was like IBS.
Is this your ad, Larry?
Yeah, this is fucking. This is illegal. It's Craigslist.
It's a real ad. I mean, dude.
Yeah.
The thing is, I
He
think
looks
that-
normal.
I'm sure somebody
Which is
responded
crazy.
to
Oh
it.
yeah, he's probably smoking a little crack, but he probably was like, if I can get this broad to come over fart, you know what I mean? Like I guess
He's like, she's women. She's
farts that night.
wife material.
I mean,
obviously.
if you're throwing up $50, $100, someone's going to come up and fart in your mouth.
Fart right in your.
I'll
fucking mouth.
come
Yeah.
fart in his mouth.
What if that was like your
legit.
gig? You knew you were getting a 50 every night. You just had to go over and fart in this dude's mouth.
Yeah,
Like, hey, I'll be right back.
Hey, Gail's
I
gonna
got
make a
this-
living.
Like, man,
I
don't
got
wanna-
this thing.
I don't want to do that tonight, but I mean, $50 a day.
$50.
It's like a free 50.
Yeah. Yeah, for a fart.
Yeah,
I'm
You're
gonna do
it's-
it anyway.
You're like, it's, all right, bye.
No, he said that'd be a long one.
Yeah, you have a big
Oh,
chunk
gotta
of
be a
fart.
steamer.
You gotta blow his socks
You
off.
got to be beamed up for sure.
Dude, can we play that one video if we watch it?
Yeah.
All right, dude. So Larry, find this video. This is the greatest, one of the greatest ads for sports cards I've ever seen from back in the '80s. But make it big. Can you make it big?
You buy this for $39.99. Guess
A fart in your mouth.
No, let's just let him.
you buy this for $39.99. Guess what, folks? You take the L away. You put a W there, baby. You're a winner, man. You're the real deal. You're picking up chicks. Let me tell you something. You buy this set at $39.99, baby. You're the cock of the walk, man. You walk into the bar and you just find the hottest chick and you go, you, me. Guess what? She says, why would I go out with you? Because I bought the deal on Wild West Deals for $39.99, that's why. She says, can I go home with you? That's how simple it is. That's how it works. That's what this set brings to the table. Because you know what she sees? She sees a man who knows what he wants. She sees a man who says, good deals don't get by me, baby.
I'm about to buy these cards.
I act quick, I act now. I go to wildwestdeals.com, boom. That's why you're hanging with chicks all night long. That's why you got guys like Michael Jordan calling you, wanting to hang out with you, baby. Because you bought it for $39.99. Is that crazy?
Yeah.
That's the way it works
Yes.
around here. This deal will change your life. Don't look at yourself in the mirror and be disgusted tomorrow. Don't look at yourself in the mirror and go, what's wrong with
Dude, I need this guy as a salesman.
What is wrong with me? Why am I this way? No.
That dude should have been a wrestler.
I mean, dude.
Dude, who was that? Jimmy fucking Hart, dude?
The lady sent me this is the greatest promo.
That's better than
for
that
anything.
Iron City commercial.
Yeah. That is the best promo of all time that I've ever seen. I mean,
And you know what? He believed it. And that's what
believed it.
That's what sells
He just
people.
took like Ric Flair's stick and just applied it to like selling baseball cards.
Yeah.
Right. At 3 a.m. on public access television.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What year was that? Anybody?
89?
That was 3 months
89?
ago.
Because he had 89.
Z-Bird's analyzing the cards. I know you
Dude,
analyzed.
89 for $39.99. That was big
That was Ken
loot.
Griffey
that-
Jr. rookie year.
And you're smashing coups.
I mean, you're the cock and a walk.
Cock of the walk.
dude.
Yeah, you're fucking anything. And you say, hey, you're coming home with me. She's like, why would I go home with you?
And then you got
because I went on Wild West Deals and got these cards for $39.99.
And then you got MJ hitting you up like, dude, can we hang out?
And the best he goes, don't wake up tomorrow and look at yourself and say, why am I like this?
Yeah.
What's
He
wrong
was
with
like,
me?
I know. He's like, you want to put a rope around your neck. But don't.
Right.
He's like, you got Ken Griffey Jr. rookie
Because you
card.
keep on the Wild West Deal for $39.99.
That's like me after I drink. Like, why am I like this?
I look at myself in the mirror.
You could have went on Wild West Deals.
Like,
while
I
you were
never
drunk.
bought baseball cards. That's
Right.
where I went wrong. That's where I went left. So, Jack, we're waiting for you to add
All right,
the
let's
next
take a break.
thing.
All right, take a quick commercial break. Be right back for more Greenfield
We all looked
podcast.
at you.
Rosato & Sons Landscaping. Big enough to serve, small enough to care. They offer landscaping, pressure washing, snow removal, gardening, lawn maintenance, sod lawns, complete installation, shrub maintenance, retaining walls, complete spraying services, and more. They put in the work so you don't have to. Transform your yard today and call Rosato & Sons Landscaping at 412-521-9045. Tell them Z-Bird sent you and get a special discount. Need to move? Call Miracle Movers, 412-419-2620. They're a team of experienced and professional movers dedicated to providing clients with the best possible service. They will work with you to create a custom moving plan that fits your specific needs and budget. They're also fully bonded and insured. So give Miracle Movers a call, 412-419-2620. Having electrical problems? Don't know where to turn? Call Vance Hall at Plug Electric, 412-298-6770. 412-298-6770. That's Vance Hall at Plug Electric. Car problems suck, especially if the problem is too big for you to fix yourself. You don't know where to take your car and you don't know who to trust. Well, let me talk to you about Meineke Car Care, located at 4103 Kennywood Boulevard, West Mifflin. Oil changes, brakes, maintenance, pretty much anything you need is in their wheelhouse. So if you need a hand making your car problems suck less, call Meineke Car Care Center, 412-451-8968. Ask for Arthur, 412-451-8968. Are your steps and sidewalks starting to crack? Do you miss it when they actually look nice and clean? Call Giuseppe & Sons. They handle repairs and replacements. 412-421-6711. These are the guys you can trust to help you with all your masonry work in the Pittsburgh area. That's Giuseppe & Sons. 412-421-6711.
Mondays, it's wing night at Zano's from 6:30 to 9:30. You get dollar wings. Wednesday, taco night, $1.50 tacos from 7 to 10, so that you'll be listed this. You can go. And Friday, Dana's dinner specials is stuffed pepper starting at 4. We'd like to welcome Atlas Pest Solutions. Their services include bed bugs, roaches. They kill termites, fleas, and bees and wasps, and general pest, ants, and centipedes. He don't handle wildlife like raccoons and stuff, but if you pay him enough, he'll shoot anything. You can get a hold of him at 412-414-2948. Atlas Pest Solutions at 412-414-2948. And tell him you heard about it on Greenfield's Finest podcast. Dude's a beast. He did my neighbor. That's all I meant to do.
Cleared it out?
Cleared it out. He don't fuck around.
He ain't trapping raccoons or nothing like that, you said?
Yeah, I mean, if you pay him enough, he'll shoot anything. Everybody, yeah.
Says so right in the ad.
Yeah. Says it right now. He'll shoot anything. But, he mainly sticks to bed bugs, roaches, termites, fleas, bees, and wasps, and general pests.
Nice.
Yeah, so welcome
aboard. Aboard.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest podcast. We're about to jump into what's grinding our gears. Angry John, what's grinding them gears?
I'm going to give you one for my boy, Mikhail Lemkoff.
Yeah.
A big part of the program. Dude, so I cut his grass every Monday, and we get to talk, and he's doing this deck or whatever. His brother must have recommended him this dude that can do the deck.
Yeah.
And he said the dude's been to his house 3 times, and every time he comes over there, no matter what, he has to shit at his house.
Oh.
Every time. And then Misha's he's dude, even the one time he stopped and it was 10 minutes, dude, can I go to the bathroom real quick? He's dude, he's in there 10 minutes, and then he's disinfecting everything. And I called my brother, yo, what's up with your boy? Dude, he shits at my. He's dude, that's why I stopped using him. He was his brother was he was doing work at my house. He'd shit 3 times. He said and then he'd come over to one time. He just had to pick up a check, and he's dude, can I use your bathroom? Shit.
What?
Yeah, he's a serial shitter.
It sounds like drug use to me.
No, I don't know. No.
Just do the drugs in your car.
No, he didn't say it was like that. He was dude, dude's kind of
he got
odd.
IBS.
He's just odd, yeah, but he just likes to shit in other people's spots.
He gets off on it.
Yeah,
he's a toilet cup.
His brother pretty much stopped using him because
because of the shit.
Dude, once he dude, he would use him for more projects.
He's dude, I don't
he
use
literally
this dude no
you just
more,
came here probably
but you
from
can
your house.
Have him.
You stop to get a check and you have to shit here.
Do you think he gets some kind of sexual excitement?
It got to be something.
I don't know.
It got to be some kind of kink.
I don't know, dude.
Maybe then pooping is
a little
gay.
P and J.
Maybe. Do you think he's
poop and jerk?
Yeah. Maybe. I mean, dude,
Ain't nothing wrong with a little turd and jerk.
Dude, he's
I don't
definitely.
see nothing wrong.
Yeah, there's a kink there.
He's P and J for sure.
Pooping and J, and he poops, he gets a boner for some reason.
He gets off
easy to clean up. You just fire it right in the toilet.
He's in a public place. I think he likes to do it. He's an exhibitionist.
Yeah.
He don't like to do it.
He just knows there's been other random butt cheeks on that seat, and you got to go in there.
Up.
He gets them fired up.
That is so weird.
He goes, dude.
So how's he do with the work he did?
Well, I don't think he's gonna get the job now. He shit Misha's house too many times.
He didn't even do the job. He shit 4 times.
That is uncomfortable.
He's
what
dude.
if you yeah, dude, you can do my deck, but you order a porta potty, and this dude's what's up with this?
Dude, listen, you can do my deck, but there will be no more inside shitting.
You could do it. We're gonna knock $300 off because I'm gonna get a porta potty for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you a shit house outside.
It's such a weird. That's such a weird conversation to have. Just tell somebody they can't use your restroom.
They've been
right, but I mean, we all work at people. We've all worked at people's house. Where you're not like, hey, dude, can I come take a shit?
Worst case scenario, you're like, hey, man, I gotta use.
It's
your
extremely
bathroom.
emergency.
Yeah.
I think I've worked outside, or I've done this my entire life. I think maybe did that twice in my life.
Dude, I would rather drive to the local gas station and take my shot than
I'd rather pull Mikey and shit underneath the goddamn pine tree and get sprayed with a hose.
Right.
Yeah, that's an insane move.
Yeah, that's banana. He has a kink.
He does. He's a pervert.
Yeah, you got to be a pervert.
Sugar. What'd you say? PB and J.
Good old sugar.
P and J.
P and J. He's pooping and jerking.
Pooping and it gets him all fired up from the rectum, and he hammers himself.
Oh, sugar root.
There's no way. I'm not saying he's jerking off on all those poops, but
I'd say 50%.
50%. You know what? If he's jerking off on one, he probably is jerking off on
how much are you shitting?
Why skip one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's your thing. That's your thing. It's your calling card.
It might take.
So is he leaving the bathroom pristine when he leaves?
He says he do the whole disinfectant thing, like he killed somebody in there.
So yeah, he wants to get rid of the semen and the.
We're
poop.
dealing with a very odd cat, I think.
Yeah.
We're dealing
He's
with
a strange one.
He
bird.
doesn't have a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah, he might be a weird dude. You know what? You don't know what part of Russia his dude came from.
Oh, he's a Chechen rebel.
Yeah, maybe he saw like, maybe he just wants his butt cheeks on like Mishka's butt cheeks. Or, like,
He's like, dude, he's like,
we are brothers now.
Yeah.
He's like, when you walk, you have a very nice gait.
Could you imagine my ass?
Wait. when you walk, you have a very nice gait. Is that what you just said?
That's like when you walk, your gait.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jack, for picking that up, buddy.
We got a Canadian, we got an Indian, we got a Rouge.
He's all over. Yeah.
Fucking, we're smashed.
Very versatile,
tonight, kid.
Worldwide.
Yeah.
Surely, what do you got?
So this isn't even mine. This is my buddy Mike, my man. You know Mike. You know him. That comes to the comedy shows. You see him in Salsa. No. Mike Baird.
Big shout out for Mike Silvio.
Mike Silvio.
No. So
He'll love it.
He got this new girlfriend, right? And he finally took her to meet his parents, right? So he took her to his parents' house on a Sunday dinner, met his parents, his grandparents, his brothers, sisters. He got like 5 siblings, so it was a big deal. So this buffoon, he goes back to Oakland, and she stays over. They probably have relations. I don't know. And then he wakes up the next day like, hey, I had so much fun last night. Thank you so much for coming to meet my family. Emily. Her name is Natalie. And he just dropped like his ex-girlfriend's name on her at like 8 in the morning, dude, while they're like laying in bed.
Oh, so it wasn't in front of the family, though?
No, it was the next day.
Okay.
So like, I'm like, well, how did she react? He's like,
why is he even using names?
Right.
What a weird.
Yeah.
What a weird.
Thanks for coming.
He's an English teacher.
Yeah.
So that's his thing, I
What's
guess.
it?
I don't know. So he said her name, and it was the wrong name.
Furious.
Dude, she laughed. But like
how long have they been going?
A couple months. Like nothing crazy.
How long
like
did he break up with the ex? Like a couple years?
Like a while ago. And the
He's
new
still in love with her.
the new girl was like, hey, I get it. It's just like a
Muscle memory type
right,
thing.
like a synapse just fired and
she's
you
cool.
said it, and she was cool.
Yeah, for
but he
now.
took it to heart so bad, right? And the worst thing he did was the next day he came and helped me out at work, and he told me and my dad about it. Stupidest thing he could have done, dude.
Yeah, you should have kept that one to himself.
Destroyed him, dude. Like he was like, should I call her? Like, I'm did I fuck
so
up
he's
too
like
bad?
really concerned.
Yeah, I'm like we busted his balls, but I'm like, dude, it ain't a big deal, bro. If she laughed,
Dude, you know
like,
what
it
would
is
be
what
real
it
fucked
is.
up if you meet her and call her the ex's name.
Oh, dude. So he was like, I was like, when are you gonna bring her around and let her meet my family? You know, he was like, after this fucking story, I'm never gonna bring her around because you guys are gonna, call her Emily. I'm like, well,
Is he your cousin or no?
he's like
family friend.
yeah. So he's like cousin through marriage, but it gets so difficult to explain to people how I know him. So I'm just like, he's my
Like you and
cousin.
John are cousins.
Right. We're all
I know how you Italians do it.
Yeah, absolutely. Like me and the Donardos, we're all cousins, but through marriage. Like we're
Right,
not blood fucking relations, you know?
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so he called his broad the wrong name after he had maritals with her.
That's tough.
Yeah, and then
She sounds cool though.
but he was, she was cool about it.
Yeah.
He was fucking freaking
Yeah, he's
out
a nice
about it.
dude. I could see him being
The nicest
like,
guy in the world, too,
yeah,
dude.
That's,
And he was like, "Oh, so worried about it." Like,
is he still hung up on his ex, or was it completely fucking
It
random?
was just, it just slipped.
Dude,
of
if
the
that
tongue.
name's still in your head.
Maybe it was a slip.
I
of
mean, like you said, what's one?
I don't know. Shit.
Why are you
happens,
calling
though.
names?
Yeah, it's weird to use the name in bed.
You say babe.
Well, yeah. Or
Thanks
you
for
just look
coming,
at them
man.
and
Just
talk.
thanks for coming.
There's no
Yeah,
one
just
else
look
in
at
the
him.
room.
There's no one else in the
Right,
room.
thanks for coming.
or maybe there was.
Yeah, she was cocking.
He might have one of them
He's
robots with him.
cocking.
He was cocking.
He wanted. Maybe
He
she
was
just
cocking. The dude was taking a shit in his bathroom. He was peeing Jane.
He's like,
There's a lot
I had so
going
much
on.
fun last night, Steve.
What if she was? What if she was peeing, effing, pooping? Pooping
Pooping a finger.
Ooh.
It's
Like
gonna
shit.
Get,
Yeah.
it's gonna get stinky.
Yeah. You're gonna get pooping all the wrong place.
Dude,
Sounds like a country song.
fucking LJ right now, man. Dude, he's taking insane like shits at night.
Are they turning into grown-up shits yet?
Dude, no,
they're still baby shits?
No. So sometimes yes, other times, but what I'm talking about, they're still like baby shits, but it's
going
just,
up his back.
Dude, going up his back on his fucking wiener.
Yeah.
And like when
he
there's
got his
shit on his
gravy all over his
shit
nuts.
on his wiener, dude, he just yanks. I'm like, dude,
Quit touching your
you're
dick.
sick.
Start the bath.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's literally.
Hey, I'm gonna hose you down.
Yeah, it's just like you like blink, and next thing you know, he got a shitty wiener.
He got a fistful. He got a fistful of shitty dick.
Did you get all that out of the hole?
Yeah, I was like, you're gonna get sick.
Yeah, you're gonna get sepsis, son.
You see, bro, what do you got?
Yeah, man. So I went to Vegas, and the dude on the way there, like, sit next to me, like, I don't think life was going too good for him. I don't know who paid for his plane ticket, but it definitely wasn't him.
Wait, is this going out or
going out to Vegas?
Yeah, back is where you usually see the dejection start to come in.
Yeah, someone that had to get their sister
was like
to pay for the
someone
ticket.
that I felt like was going to Vegas for like $82. So they're on the flight, sitting next to me. They're telling me they never flew before. I'm like, cool, you'll like it. Takeoff's the best part. And anyway, so I flew Spirit, which like people were hating on, but I actually had a really pleasant flight. But like ahead of time on Booking.com, like I booked my seat. I paid extra for like the aisle seat. You have to pay extra for everything, for like internet.
Yeah,
like,
it's all a la carte.
and I'm fine with that. Like I paid. So anyway, I'm like, we get up in the air where they turn the internet on, and then I'm like, okay, I can watch this. So I find the show The Penguin. I haven't seen it yet. It's on HBO Max.
It's not bad.
I loved it.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
It's a great show to find on
Who's
a
it,
plane.
like Colin
Right.
Farrell or some shit? Is it?
Yeah.
that's
So
good.
I'm like watching this, and I have headphones in, and this dude starts talking to me. So I'm like, I pause it, you know what I mean? Because I would step on a little tray. I'm like, what's going on, dude? He's like, dude, my internet ain't working. I'm like, you have to pay for it. He goes, oh man. He's like, can I use your passcode? And I'm like, no, it doesn't work like that. You get one. Everyone has a different passcode. It's not the same passcode. Everyone shares it. I said, dude, no.
Yeah, it's not like we're at my house.
Yeah.
He was like, dude, he's like, man, this is like freaking me out on the plane. I'm like, what's freaking you out? He's like, I don't know. He's like, I'm just like not comfortable. He's like, is there any way you could like let me listen to that too? Like unplug it and like.
Gee.
He wanted you to share a fucking earbud with him?
He wanted me to unplug my
This
earphones.
might be the all-time biggest one ever.
So he wanted me to unplug my earphones and turn it
So
on
it was
live,
like-
which you're not even supposed to do.
On your phone, though?
Right.
Okay.
I said no.
Yeah.
I said, no, I'm not doing it. I said, to be honest with you, I said, I'm just relaxing. I worked today. I just want to get through. I'm sorry you won't have internet. I don't know what to fucking tell. I didn't say fucking. I said, I don't know what to tell you. I was trying to be as nice as possible. So I'm sitting there, back on the thing. So then he starts doing this. He's in his chair and he's like,
oh my.
so I'm like, I go like this and I put the thing down. You know what I mean? I'm like,
borderline.
Yeah. And the dude's like, and then he like watches the show the whole time and like didn't ask me, but like just watched it. Like, and I'm like, but he sat in his section, like his seat, but he was like just like staring at my phone the whole time. And I'm just like, it drove me. Like,
Yeah,
you know
it's
what I mean?
fucking annoying.
I would have turned it off and pretended I slept.
No,
or
what the
something.
fuck? You want your internet? You want to watch your show? Fuck him.
And then I did. So like,
100%.
dude, like you tell me am I fucked up for this? So then like I take my phone and I tilt it a little bit this way and kick back.
Nah, you gotta set boundaries.
I did.
dude.
Like so, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I like leaned to the right.
Yeah, you tilted it so it was your
Yeah.
Put
way.
your phone wherever you
and the
want.
dude didn't talk to me, but that was fine. I didn't want to talk to him because like
Listen, I've
He would have bummed $5 off you if you would have kept talking to him.
Well, no, we got to when we got to the thing. He like for the thing. He had no idea what the fuck he was doing. I don't know why he was going to Vegas. Like I don't know what the hell was going on with him. Something was up. Like it seemed like he was on the run or something.
Man on the run.
I made the mistake of being like too nice to people on planes, and it always backfires. Always, man. This fucking guy the one time was showing me. He talked to me the whole time. He was showing me pictures of like his kids, but like not like young kids, like his adult kids like my age, our age, and like what he does for a living and how successful he was. And I'm like, you just showed me his house. Like, I thought it looked like makes $500,000 a year to me. You know what I mean? Like, it was just like
you sized him up like, come on.
Dude, he was.
I'm gonna need to see your fucking W-2 because I don't think you're giving me the whole truth here.
Dude, it never pays to be like overly nice.
No good deed goes unpunished.
On
Jack.
airplanes, it really doesn't.
Like even like the internet thing, I think it's like fucked up to know like that someone paid for internet and it'd be like, can I?
If it was easy enough, I'd share it with you. But I can't.
Yeah.
Sorry.
The whole plane would do that.
Like,
cost.
Dude, you could go on your phone right now and download it.
Like, look, you see that thing in front of you?
I'll show you how to do it.
Yeah, it'll pop right up.
Like my thing was like to him, I was like, I don't have a debit. Or he was like, I don't have a credit card. Or like he didn't have
well, that's insane.
How'd
buddy.
you get here?
What are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you?
Sorry, bud. You've made some poor choices.
Right, man.
I'm willing to say a series of poor choices.
Yeah. I'm like, dude, I don't. But like, dude, I had to tilt it to like block him because like, dude, it was driving me nuts. Him watching it like with no sign, I could hear.
It's uncomfortable.
No, it's right. He's making your experience weird as fuck.
And
yeah, you're not a big plane guy either. It's not like you're on planes all the fucking time.
No, and I had a great flight after that. Like literally, it didn't bother me that he like I turned it.
You were balling watching a fucking movie, doing your thing, and you got this bozo.
I paid for the aisle seat, so because I like the aisle, I paid $17 extra.
Yeah.
He was sitting in my seat whenever I got back in my, and then like I was like, "Hey, bud, this is my seat."
Yeah,
He's
you
like,
got to bounce, bro.
I'm like, no, you don't understand. I paid for this seat. Like here, it's on my thing.
So he was not only trying to steal your internet, but he was trying to steal your seat.
People are always in people's seats, and like if you pay for a seat, you just show them and no one gives
Right.
beef. Both times coming home, like someone was in the seat.
Did you fly Allegiant both ways?
What's that?
Did you fly Allegiant or Spirit?
Yeah.
I was gonna
Dude, I tell you what, it worked
out.
It worked out good. I'd fly him again for sure. I'd make sure I got the internet. I'd make sure that I ordered my seat ahead of time so I knew what I was doing. And I'll pay the extra money. And they do charge
buy the seat next to you so no one has to sit next to you.
yeah, I ain't going like it.
I'm having a bad week of parking tickets. I went 2 years down in Lawrenceville. I probably accrued 10 tickets, and that's probably on the high side in 2 years, which is pretty good.
They're sticklers down here,
Dude,
Jack.
they got me 3 times this week.
Ooh.
And the last time they got me today, it was fucking. I didn't have the. I went to go pay for. I paid for the parking, and it said there was only an hour and 15 minutes left I could pay. So I like did that, and then they nailed me somehow. So like, I guess I could fight it. I'm never gonna fight it.
How much is it? 25
They're
bucks?
25 until I forget to pay it, and they turn in like 45, and then I'll forget to pay it
Dude,
again.
I was working there the one day, and the one dude left, and he was like, "Yo, the meter maid's out there." So I came out, and they already gave me a ticket. Guy was like, "You working here?" I'm like, "Yeah." He said, "Well, just give me your ticket back, right?" So I'm like, "Word, maybe he's gonna cancel it." And then I got a freaking thing in the mail that I hadn't paid it. So instead of the 25, it's like 40 or 40, it was like $48 or something if you don't pay it right away.
Yeah, they call me slipping 3 fucking times. That's annoying. That's a lot in a week.
And LV's they're brutal,
They're
bro.
on
They
it,
get you
man.
right then.
Yeah,
Like sometimes it'll be like a Friday. You're like, dude, Fridays they come around 11.
Yeah,
and then they'll be there at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, they switch it up on you too. I can't figure
Dude,
them
the
out.
worst is the people that are out in 15 minutes before their shift ends.
That's what
and they hit you dude.
I had to leave, go pick the baby up at fucking daycare, drive to my house, wait for Leanie to come, go back down to work, and it was like the end of the day almost. You know what I mean? I'm like, all right, they're not.
Dude,
they are.
I get my hair cut on this random. It's like a kind of like a dead part of Murray Avenue, and it was like after work, and I'm like, you know what? I'm skipping it.
Yeah,
it's $1. I don't give a shit. I don't feel like doing it.
It's annoying.
I go out, I come out. No. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. It's like a ghost town out there. I don't even know how they.
What was the ticket?
$25 parking ticket.
Yeah,
but still,
right?
Like, come on.
Yep, horrible. All right, let's take a break.
All right, take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back to wrap up Greenfield Science Podcast. Also, at the end of the month, on the 26th, we're going to be having costume party, cage rage down at the Spearmint Rhino. This last time was cracking. We had a lot of people show up. Let me know if you want to get on the guest list. Dress up. The chicks are going to be, showing boobs like usual, some vagine, and dudes, you could dress up like a creepy weirdo, whatever you want to do. And girls, it's like the one day where you get to dress up like a slut. and it's totally acceptable, and everyone's a fan of it. So, like, you know what I mean? Like, Halloween's a win-win for everyone. It's the 26th. Let me know if you want to come. I'll put you on the guest list. We're going to have a blast.
Whether a recent storm has damaged your home's gutter system or your roof requires an update, at Allen Construction, they are equipped with the tools and skills to accomplish any job you throw their way. Roofing, windows, siding, soffit and fascia, gutters and spouts. You won't regret calling Allen Construction. 412-954-8337 or visit allenconstructionpgh.com. That's ALAN constructionpgh.com. Schaefer Inc.'s primary goal is to deliver unbeatable quality for all your construction needs. They aim firstly to be a company that is principle-driven and achieve this by valuing the importance of ethical business practices, creating exceptional relationships with both customers and employees. Their high standards derive from a focus to detail and a priority on their reputation. So give them a call at 412-915-1694. 412-915-1694. Need a new retaining wall? Call Just Walls, 412-889-4401. They're fully insured and are the guys for the job. That's Just Walls, 412-889-4401. Need help with roofing, siding, gutters, downspouts, or soffit and fascia? You should talk to SNL Remodeling LLC, 412-628-9717. 412-628-9717, and tell them GFP sent you. Capizzuto's Pizza, 422 Greenfield Avenue, Pittsburgh, PA. Do you like pizza? Of course you do. Capizzuto's has everything you need. Check out their food by Googling Capizzuto's Pizza Pittsburgh and click on their menu. You won't regret it. You know them, you love them. They have been serving the area for over 28 years. Greater Pitt Tree Service. They offer tree and shrub trimming, pruning, and removal. Have a tree that looks like it could be a problem? They'll come by and assess the situation. Schedule your service today, 412-312-4651. Want to learn more? Check out their website, greaterpitttreeservicepa.com.
Yes, real quick, just to remind you, we have a comedy show coming up November 9th at Contra Theater with me and Matt Light and another comedian to be named. It's going to be an awesome show. We also have Cage Rage costume party. It's the Cage Rage at the end of the month. You can wear a costume. If you want to come to Cage Rage, you want to get on the list, please always just send me your name. The sooner, the better. And, we'll get you in there. Now we're about to jump into what would Greenfield do.
What would Greenfield do?
Whoop, whoop.
All right, we're doing one and getting out of here. It's heating up. Would you rather only have 5 minutes to eat every meal or have an alarm go off once every hour while you sleep? So you either got 5 minutes to eat,
it's fine,
or an hour alarm goes off every hour.
5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes all day. I could fucking eat so fast.
I hate broken sleep.
Oh, it's my whole life.
One broken part of my sleep feels like it cost me 3 hours of sleep.
Dude, I agree. I would rather do the eat in 5 minutes, but honestly, my life, like, I don't sleep through the fucking night, bro. I'm up like. This place right here is a sick fucking place, dude. I'm up every hour, bro.
So last night I was watching Unexplained.
Yeah.
The show with the dude from Star Trek.
Of course I know what you're talking about.
So they're talking about aliens, and I fall asleep. Well, here it keeps playing, and it gets the ghost, and it got into my head.
It's like you're listening to it. Yeah.
I started dreaming.
Yeah.
It woke me up.
That's why I don't do
me.
scary stuff, man.
I
don't fuck with scary shit, dude. Anything paranormal,
it took me to
I ain't watching it, bro.
Yeah,
or maybe like in the morning, and at night I ain't watching it.
Dude, but I'm dreaming ghosts, and I wake up, and it's on TV. It freaked me the fuck out.
Yeah, because you're listening to it, and then it starts like what do you call it? Like coming into your dream.
Subconscious.
Yes, your subconscious.
Yeah, I love when that happens sometimes. Yeah, it depends what you're watching.
I mean, like, I might as well start putting porn on to fall asleep. But like,
right. And then you wake up with a boner.
Aliens to me, like, I'm like, oh, they're interesting, but the ghosts are scary. And I'm like, man, they freaked me out.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that. Like, when something's in your brain and it like permeates through your whole sleep. It ruins your whole fucking night, dude. You're like you said, especially with the aliens or like paranormal shit, ghosts and shit. I won't sleep at all,
dude. If you got woke up every hour, dude, I got woken up twice last night.
Yeah,
it fucking pissed me off both times, and I had trouble falling asleep both times.
Dude, I can hear a mouse piss on a cotton ball when I'm sleeping, dude. I'm very light sleeper. I wake up and I mean I do it all the time anyway.
That's why me and Addie. We have trouble sleeping because she's a very light sleeper.
And you kick the shit out of her.
I have restless leg syndrome, and I like to watch the TV. So like we find it best to like.
Well, dude, me and Rose are the same way, but Rose is a heavy fucking sleeper. A bomb could fucking go off.
I'm
and
so
me,
light.
dude, like I said, I can hear anything. So I'm like, dude, I'm on edge. You know,
Yeah,
it's
me
like
too. It
I wake up tired. You know what I mean?
You think it's that you've became a light sleeper having little Jack? That's made you a light sleeper.
That's 100% a real thing, dude.
I feel like I'm more.
You're
more
aware
shit
of
to worry
everything.
about, yeah, for sure. But like, I've never been a heavy sleeper ever.
Really?
No, it's
But you
fucking
can hear
sucks.
it once you become a dad. I mean, I don't know. It's for me at least. When you become a dad, you can hear everything. You're
Yeah.
like, what was that?
Yeah.
I mean, you might fall right back asleep, but you heard it, and you're like, okay, I don't hear no crying.
Yeah.
I don't hear nobody walking around. I'm gonna go back to sleep.
Yeah, Lainey's a heavy sleeper too. It sucks because like
I think they're faking though, Jack.
She's honking, chewing.
Oh yeah. She got that sleep apnea.
Yeah,
deep REM sleep.
she's not a loud honker, but like she'll do the.
Dude, you know what kills me? The old
Dude, my
like,
kids
dude,
are,
quit whistling in your fucking
my
sleep.
kids are like, you breathe so deep when you're like sleeping. I'm like,
I'm alive.
as long as I'm still breathing, that's fine.
Yeah.
Fuck out of the room.
Yeah, right.
Dude, Josie, I like blinked. She was like staring. I'm like, oh my God, please go in your room and go to sleep. And then like I rolled over. I could feel her again. I look back. I'm like, just get in there. I need to go back to sleep. Yeah.
Dude, that's how Javina is. Like, if I let her like lay with me or sleep with me, she sleeps less than I do. Like, I'll wake up, I'll turn around, and she's like fucking
your
face
face.
to face with me,
Yeah.
like, Daddy, are you sleeping? Like I was psycho. Like, what the fuck is going on, dude?
I'll like trick myself if like he like wakes up like super early and I'm like, oh, I'll just like bring him in the bed and let him chill. Like he's gonna chill. He just
not.
just rips everything apart.
Yeah,
It's nuts.
he's gonna shit up his back.
Dude, then you're like, yeah. Dude, you're like, yeah. What if I smother him? I'm so huge.
Right?
Yeah.
What if I roll over?
yeah.
So
And,
you don't get no sleep after that. You know, when you think you're gonna
yeah,
smother your child.
Anytime I let him in, it's just like I don't like just like
Laying there.
just let me just chill here for 15 minutes before we go and start all this shit. We
Like,
gotta
dude,
do,
yeah,
you know
right.
what
Like, I
mean?
get up at 5:30, and I'll if it's 5:26, I will lay there for 4 more minutes. You know,
All right, let's
All right,
go.
everybody.
Let's go to sleep.
Let's all go to sleep. I'm so
11
tired.
o'clock at night. Everyone, thanks so much for tuning in to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Have a great week, and remember, folks, Greenfield loves you. We're out.